Ayo. Hayo minasan. Konnichiwa. What's up, Mina Slimes? It's your boy. Hakuya. How's it going, everybody? 今日はお元気ですか？何言ってんの？いや、何言ってんの僕。キモ。How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys have all been well. It's been a hot minute. I think I haven't streamed in... Oh god, how long was my last stream? When was my last stream? 見ますか? It was 8 days ago. Oh, it's been 8 days since my last stream. It's been more than a week. Oh. Has everyone been well? I have to admit I have not been well. That's why I haven't been streaming. I've been a very sickly person for the past 8 days. I think doing the double stream last Friday kind of killed me. I mean, I was already like not doing super hot. God, I want to play that game. Wasn't doing super hot last week. Oh my god, it's so warm. Let me turn on my... Gotta turn on my AC. I'm so glad I'm in AC. Why is it so frigging hot? Did I hear dual cultivation? I didn't say it, but it's there. Let's make a poll. I love making polls. Do you know dual cultivation? Do you know dual cultivation? Do you know what dual cultivation is? Oh god. See, I think a lot of people know about this stuff from like Wuxia or whatever. I didn't read about this from like Wuxia novels. I read about this stuff from what do you call it? Textbooks. I learned about this stuff in college. I learned about it in what was it? Chinese history and culture classes that I took. And they talked about Taoism and they talked about cultivation, man. How you cultivate the Tao, how you cultivate Qi, you know? In this story, right? In this reverse 1999 story, we have Taoists who are trying to become immortal, right? They're trying to get longevity. And they do it by exercising, by meditating and focusing their chi and creating a core. That's like a common what is it? Taoist immortality thing. It's the core inside the body it's like the Philosopher's Stone, but it's you are the Philosopher's Stone, right? Oh my god, dual cultivation is, you know, instead of like meditating, right, to build up chi energy, right? Why not just, you know, if I feel like if I talk about this in detail, I'm gonna get banned. Well, I don't get banned, but it'll be, I don't know, I feel like I might get a strike or something. Your content is like for adults only or something. I don't want to get a content warning on my stream. Hey Clemire, hello. Hey Pink, hello Gal. Hello, hi guys, hi, hello, welcome, hello, hi, hello. But yeah, I've been kind of wasting away for the past week, and I've just been doing nothing but playing Slay the Spire and looking at kitchen renovation ideas. I have to say something. My father fashions himself as a handyman, right? he fashions himself as a handyman, but anytime like you confront him with like, oh, you didn't install this properly, he'll say some bullshit like, oh, I'm not an expert, you know. I'm not a. He fucks up the wiring. He'll go like, oh, I'm not an electrician, or like, he fucks up the plumbing. He's like, oh, I'm not a plumber. Dude's been doing these blue collar jobs since he was like 12 years old, I think. Yeah. So he's like, I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this since I was 12. But then you're like, you did this wrong, and he's like, no. And even if I did do something wrong, it's fine because I'm not an expert. It's not like I was trained for this. This is pretty good. This is like the best you can do when you're not an expert. And I'm like, bro, I looked this up on YouTube and I figured out how to do it properly. And he's like, I don't know about that. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, Mike-san. Konbanwa. Mike-san, konbanwa. Genki? Avoid censors by using artistic language like Danmei novelists. Not for real though? Like, I used the blunt language that I learned in my textbooks, which was I don't want to blurt myself out, which was vampires. So so the way they built up like chi energy, right, was doing, oh shit. Did I get a raid? Okay. Okay, thank you for the raid. How come I didn't get a alert for that? That's really weird. Nande? Why didn't I not get an alert? Why would you do this to me? Let me give you a shout out. Welcome raiders, my name is Yatano Hakuya. Sun, Raven, Bird, Man, Comfy. Do you know about dual cultivation? I guess that's like one of the ways that they use artistic language to get around what it is. Wait, why is that not shout out Roden-kun? Unrecognized. Out Roden-kun. There we go. Oh, thank you for the follow. Wow, my alerts are just not working. Maybe I stream elements. Hello. Stream elements. Nande hatsudo shite inai n da? I brought a fellow fan of art. Oh, love art 1999. Yeah, have you finished the current story, Mika-san? Ronan-kun, have you read the current story? I'm like 2/3 into it so far. But yeah, they dual cultivation is very artistic and artsy language to not have to say vampirism. You know, when you put your in the other person to cultivate chi and create a core. Not have enough time. Oh no! I think this story this story this time was pretty good. Not as, I don't think it's as good as Showdown in Chinatown. I think that one's that's the event that got me into the game. That was the event that got me into the game. That was really good. That was really, really good. Still so behind. I only up to chapter 4. Oh my gosh, Roda-kun! I just finished chapter 7, I think a couple weeks ago. And honestly, once you get to chapter like 5, you're gonna be like, oh, and then once you get to chapter 6, you're gonna, ah, and then once you get to chapter 7, you're gonna be, ah. There's some good stuff coming your way. There. But yeah, if you don't know, the current event is based on Chinese Taoism. So it's, if you've read wuxia novels, right, Chinese martial arts fiction, you'll know how it gets kind of crazy. They talk about, you know, immortality, magic, and I stopped playing after the Assassin's Creed collab. Ah, naruhodo. How'd you feel about the Assassin's Creed collab? I really liked it. My big sister Kuriko she's a gigantic Assassin's Creed fan. She loved the collab so much. A lot of people didn't like it, but that's just because they were like, wait, this is just a gacha game. Why would Ubisoft collab with gacha game? Gacha games are bad. But no, it was really good. Honestly, they paid a lot of respect to the game. Verse is usually really good at this sort of thing. Not because of anything bad, I just didn't have time because of work. That's so fair. I hope you're giving yourself enough rest. By the way, if you need to raid and run, that's perfectly fine. I don't know how long you were streaming for, what exactly you were doing, but I hope you have been keeping yourself well fed and watered. I don't know anything about the game. Naruhodo. You've never played Assassin's Creed? I guess that makes sense. Assassin's Creed was like more of a early 2010 sort of thing, so maybe a lot of people haven't played it. Paranormal Sight. 聞いたことないんだけど Paranormal Sight. Never heard of this one. Oh, it looks nice. Wait, why does that person look like... Why does this character look like Kobeni? Why does Yoko look like Kobeni? She looks like Kobeni from Chainsaw Man. No, she actually just looks like Kobeni from Chainsaw Man. Wait, this kind of up my alley. I like this art style. It's kind of like what Silent Hill F meets not Type Moon, Project Moon. Very cute personality. Do you think Kobeni is very cute? Hello there, Ming Save. Hello. Hello. What's up? Oh, it looks like someone up. Hank's friend was also playing Paranormal Sight. That looks pretty cool. The character, there's a guy with his titties out. Very interesting. He's wearing a fedora with the titties out. He's wearing, oh my god, he's just wearing like a cowboy outfit with the what do they call those? The bell bottoms? What the? Moshiro. Find her cute. Pathetic people is my type, but I don't know if we have like the same definition of pathetic. I also like pathetic, but like I like pathetic in a different way. I think like, what is it? I like pathetic people who are like people who like work really hard but like don't understand their own charms. I think that's like a certain type of pathetic that is like really what do you call it? Attractive, nah? Examples. Oh my gosh. I what, like, I don't know. Oh, if I had to give like an exact example, it'd be difficult, right? Like I like none like, I mean like I don't know if you played Girls Frontline, but I really like MDR. So like her whole deal is that she's an e-girl, she's a streamer, but she's actually really competent at her job. And like she's kind of boycotted, honestly. but like what is it? People who like have hearts of gold, even though like they act really stupid and do stupid shit and are mean all the time. Who's your number one Oshi then? My number one Oshi is Bekora from Hololive. I know it's very, very basic. Yeah, at least I didn't say Suisei, man. When people tell me that their Oshi is Suisei, I get all like, So Suisei is your Oshi. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Name Suisei's... What was Suisei's history? What are Suisei's goals? Did you know that Suisei is a singer? I legitimately had someone who told me that Oshi was Suisei, and all they knew about Suisei was that she was part of one. She joined Hololive with her own model and name, her own IP. That's all they knew about Suisei. They didn't know she was a singer. Man. See, there's nothing wrong with liking Suisei, but like when people tell me their Oshi is Suisei, I get suspicious. I'm like, okay, but is she actually your Oshi? Like my Oshi is Pekora. I'm a little bit basic. I like Pekora. Pekora funny. She's funny. She's not really well, she's kind of parasocial, but she's not like girlfriend streamer, right? Pekora is very much like everyone is like my beloved, you know, little bunny rabbit troublemakers, my Nousagi, right? My wild rabbits, right? We're always gonna have fun and mess around, ne? And I also really like Kenmochi Toya from Nijisanji. That man is so fucking funny. He can say anything and you would laugh. He's so funny. I love that man. He's got a ridiculous chin. He can slice you open with his chin. It's a sharpened point. What do you think about Kobeni's car incident? Oh my god! I just read that part. With my friends in Discord, because they are really big fans of Chainsaw Man, and they wanted to hear my like immediate reactions, right? So I was reading the International Assassin's arc, and I'm just like, wait, no, they blew up the car, right? Like, who got thrown and like landed on the car? I don't remember who exactly, but didn't like at least 2 people land on the car? Maybe I'm forgetting, maybe not remember correctly, but I feel like at least 2 people fell and landed on the car. I'm not sure if that's after or before it got like hit a wall or something. But all I know is that what was it? What was it? The Darkness Devil only showed up after the car got destroyed. Lollyman 9000. Oh my god, Kenmochi is so fucking stupid. Yeah, I don't think he's talked about lollies in years. I feel like that was just a bit. Maybe it wasn't a bit, but like he turned it into a bit. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even sure if he even really is a lolly man, but maybe he is actually a lolly man. But the way he went about it was so dumb and stupid, and oh my god, it's so. If he was EN, he would have gotten canceled so fast. If he was EN, he would have gotten canceled so fast. He had like this bit like with another guy in Nijisanji who's like a Shota character. He's got like a girly voice, and like they had a little bit of a thing going on for a little bit where like apparently Kenmochi, he just never spoke to the guy. Every time they were in the same room, Kenmochi would go silent. He'd go quiet. He'd get all creepy. Even though Kenmochi is usually like really like a fast talker, ne? Uzuki, maybe it was Uzuki. I don't remember exactly who it was. I just remember they did eventually like, and it culminated eventually in them like doing a collab of the song Floss. Which, you know, obviously like they wouldn't do a collab if the guy actually thought he was creepy, ne? It was all a bit. I don't think they continued the bit after they released the song. I like that stuff. I don't know, but like shipping pairing like it's easy to do in Nijisanji because Nijisanji is not an idol company. But like in Hololive, if they were to do that shit, all hell would break loose. I've seen like the fallout from Miko Miko. That was a little bit, nah. Like the fans just kept arguing about it for years after they stopped collabing. Actually, even while they were collabing, people were arguing all the time. Like Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Never heard of that one. Never heard about that one. 聞いたことないね. But yeah, I love Toya. I love Toya. I love Pekora. Mint Phantom was also my Oshi. She was my indie Oshi. back when she first started in like her first year, like 2020, I feel like. I think it was September of 2020 was when she debuted, something like that. Either September or like August, July, something like that. Man, it was so weird seeing her go from like a 50 view YouTube video, you know, with like averaging 5 viewers or something, to blowing up, and then like graduating within 1 year, and then showing up in Nijisanji, and then like leaving, and then becoming indie again, coming back as Mint Phantom. You know, it's like, I know it's like not proper etiquette to talk about people's past lives, but I feel like she's transparent about it and open enough about it that it doesn't matter. Like, the etiquette only matters if they're trying to keep it secret. If they're not trying to keep it secret, there's no point in like going all hush hush. Nah. That being said, I heard that the latest wave of Nijisanji JP streamers are all like super famous esports gamers. They're all like super high level competitive players, and everybody already knows exactly who they are because they're such famous esports gamers. When I see the resumes, right, I don't know who they were, but someone showed me the resumes. I'm just like, how can I compete? I know Nijisanji just opened their EN auditions for the clown wave, the circus wave, but I feel like man, how can I even compare to that, right? How can I even compare it to that group that just came out in JP? They're like so high pedigree. They're so high pedigree. I have like Grandmaster in Marvel Rivals, but like everybody has Grandmaster in Marvel Rivals. I don't feel like that's a high achievement, honestly. Yeah. Another pet, Kaida Haru. Kaida-san は情けない気ある？情けない気ある？いや、そういう I've never felt he was pathetic. Why is he pathetic? Maybe someone can show me a clip of Haru being pathetic. I've never thought he was pathetic. I always thought he was kind of charming. What the heck? Balls. All... Vaults? Yeah. Then there's the first stage who's always feeding the Fujo and Fudans. Yeah, there's a couple Fudans and Fujos. I met a person like that was like auditioning for first stage. I also auditioned for first stage. But like that person got so salty about first stage. Cause like, what is it? Shiki, right? Is like, he's like the brother of Betel. I can say that because like they're just completely open about it. They're completely open about them being brothers. I thought maybe there would be some secrecy or privacy laws against that, but like, not laws, but like rules. But I guess they're completely open about it, so it's fine for me to talk about it then. They're like actual brothers. So it's like this friend that I met, they got so angry. They got so mad. And I'm like, okay, fair. If you got that character, I think you would have hit it out of the ballpark. I didn't tell them was that I also auditioned for the exact same character. In another timeline, guys, in another timeline, I could be Shiki. I could have purple hair. But Shiki doesn't flirt with the audience. Nah. He doesn't flirt with the audience. Rayon flooded your TL. Rayon? Which one's Rayon? Oh, yeah. Rayon. I feel like most Niji EN graduates are pretty open. I feel like it's just like EN streamers in general. Just because there's more of an indie... EN in general is more indie centered, so people like the individuality. People are not as private as they are in Japan. That's like it's a big cultural difference, ね。なんか全然違う文化なんだから。文化の違い。Global rank 6 in Valo. Yeah, I don't know. Valo, I'm actually really bad at Valo. I used to play Counter-Strike, so I don't know why I'm so bad at Valo. I think it's because I don't like being in the same room as people for like 30 minutes. See, I used to play a lot of League of Legends, but at least with League of Legends, you can just mute everybody, right? You can just block everybody, not have to see their typing, right? People just generally know how to play. But like in Valo, you've got people in voice chat, and it's the worst thing ever. Especially if they're Valo couples. It's like, come on, leave me alone, man. I'm just here to play. I don't want to be stuck in a room with 30 minutes with a couple, with an e-couple. They've probably never even held hands in real life. So they're making up for it by being extra affectionate on voice call. Like, get a room. I want to get good at Apex, but I'm not like that. Nah, I have to appeal with my other things. I can sing, and I can kind of voice act, but I don't think I'm not a big name singer and not a big name voice actor. Imagine. Yeah. He was so whiny back in the day. Oh, なるほど. Shiki is a Nepo hire and that's fine. Dang, you just went out and said it. I didn't say it here. Hey guys, I didn't say it, okay? I didn't say it. I was reading my chat. Alright, I didn't call Shiki a Nepo hire. My chat did. Whenever he's with Rolfmao, なるほど. Isn't everybody else in Rolfmao his like senpai? If so, that makes sense, ね. Yeah. なんか春は一番後輩なんだから甘い一番後輩なんだから甘いするんだろ You're not gay enough for F. I can be gay. Have you never seen me in a room with Phantom? We can be very gay. He and I can be exceedingly gay together. But like I just don't generally do that. I don't generally feed it. I don't know. I've had some collabs with some other boys, and like we never had any sort of like I don't feel like we had any kind of gay, at least not overt gay interaction. And like people were already drawing fan art of us. I was like, what the heck? What's going on? I'm kind of sad because that person doesn't stream anymore. I wish they did. I'm a little bit lonely now. ちょっと寂しい。Neon design 好き。だよね。Let me look at it again. Rayon's design. I know this is supposed to be a reverse 1999 stream, but I haven't streamed in a whole week. I haven't streamed an entire week, so I want to chat. Yeah. Oh yeah, his name is just... He's got a, like... Yata? Oh my god, they stole my name. Their group is Yata. My name is Yatano. Named after the sun raven Yatagarasu. Ne? They stole my name, I swear to god. Then again, maybe I'm appropriating it. He's got a very like they've all got really nice designs. You know, like normally, right, that type of button-up shirt would look really lame. Right? That's like your typical otaku button-up shirt, right? The flannel, right? I keep forgetting the word flannel. The flannel pattern button-up. That's very like otaku poi yo ne. But like you look at everything else he wears, right? He's got like the gigantic pumped up runners, right? His hair is really fluffy. He's got a very classy looking jacket. That type of coat, like with the fur trim, is really nice. Now he's very, what do you call it? なんか morike toka, what's the other term that they would use for it? Also, I'm big into fashion, by the way. What's the other term? It's called heritage techwear. Yeah, heritage techwear. So it's like techwear that is, techwear is supposed to be like, you know, waterproof and like lightweight. So it's like old-fashioned style clothes, but made with techwear technology, right? Made with like waterproof materials, but it still looks like the old-fashioned stuff, right? And combined with the undershirt, really gives him a soft look. Nah. Of course, he's wearing like tight jeans, and I know like tight jeans are like not popular anymore. I know like zoomies hate tight jeans. If you wear tight jeans in public, people will know, oh, you're a boomer. You're a boomer. You're a millennial. You wear tight jeans. I feel like VTubers get away with tight jeans though. I think I don't know why, but like VTubers get away with tight jeans. But like if you wear tight jeans in real life, people will be like, nah. Compensate. I have to go now. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Oh my god. Oh, that's really late. Okay. Thank you for the raid once again, and I hope you have a good night. I had lots of fun too. See, all these good designs makes me want new ones more. Oh, you're right. Imagine if they get a redesign, eh? Also, like, I love his little, like, not a weasel, his little, what is that? I don't know what it's called. It's not called a weasel. The word escapes me, but it's a ferret. It's a ferret. He's got a ferret. Oh, I guess the white ones are called skinks. He's got a little ferret charm. He's really cute. I like ferrets. Guys, in another like world, maybe I'd be a ferret VTuber. Maybe I kind of want to have like a ferret, what do you call it? Mascot maybe? But I feel like because I'm a bird VTuber, I should have a bird mascot. Nah. やっぱりカラスの VTuber はカラスのマスコットが必要だろ合うだろ Yeah, they've got like they have Pachinko Oji-san. Some of the designs are through the Nyata group are kind of like, what the fuck? What's his name? It's not Daichi. It's Eita? No, not Eita. They've all got like soft designs. It's Onotora. Yeah, some of them don't even have last names. Or maybe Onotora is the last name. I don't know. They've only got like a single name. You are the Raven. Mascot can be different. Why not? No, come on, man. But yeah, what is it? Onotora, he's just a pachinko oji-san. He's like, he's got like the bad shave, the 5 o'clock shadow. Not a 5 o'clock shadow. He's got whiskers. Nah. What is that? A goose? He's got geese. He's got geese on his shirt. It's crazy. I didn't think you could make Pachinko Oji-san look cool, but they make it work for him. You know, why not, right? Why not? Pachinko Oji-san. A ruggedly handsome man of unknown age and unknown occupation. He's been practically living at the game center, but no one really knows much about him. Rumor has it he hit it big on the lottery. He enjoys watching musicals. You know, unsurprisingly, right? I like Reina, right? I like Reina's design, you know. What do you even call this? Yami kawaii gyaru? Yami gyaru? I feel like Yami gyaru might already be a different kind of sub-style though. But it's like very Yami kawaii. Like, I like Senri as well. I like Senri as well. She's more classically Yami kawaii. It's nice to see like some of these designs going back to Yami kawaii instead of like Jirai. Like this is kind of Jirai, but like it's mostly Yami kawaii. There's a difference. There's a difference. Nah. Though I feel like all these like sub-styles are just all packaged together and all branded as Jirai now. So like Tenshi Kaiwai is Jirai, Yami kawaii is Jirai, Subkaru is also Jirai. I guess like Jirai is more like about like personality and mood than like the actual style itself. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. But yeah, I think I could definitely join first stage production. Oh, guys, they recently announced what was it? The other company, Ijigenya recently did their own like announcement of their VTubers, and they're Chinese. They're feeling very Chinese. One of the characters is a furry dog man. Actually no, I think both the boys are dogs. One of them is just a guy with dog ears, but the other one's like full-on dog fur man. And they're both Chinese. I'm really looking forward to Ijigenya. I'm very hopeful. I hope that Ijigenya can be like what Nijisanji was supposed to be in EN. I hope they can give like the feel of Nijisanji JP. Because I'm not gonna lie, like Nijisanji EN does not feel like Nijisanji JP. Of course, like Hololive EN does not feel like Hololive JP, but like Hololive EN is closer to Hololive JP than Nijisanji EN is to Niji JP. That's what I feel like. That's like my personal opinion. I will die on that hill. I hope Nijisanji, or not Nijisanji, I hope Ijigenya is like very wholesome. Nah. I'm very happy that they're debuting with a co-ed streamers. So they've got 2 boys and 2 girls. Usually people like to go for 5 or 6. I've seen 7 too. FaZe started with 7. But they're going with 4. I feel like 3 is too little, right? I feel like 3 is definitely too little. Vispo started with 3. 3 is too little. Yeah, Ninja started with 3 too. 3 is too little. Like 5 is a good number. But I don't know. They haven't announced a debut date yet. Hopefully it'll be soon. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm going to watch the furry man VTuber. Not because he's a furry, but because he's a man. I support all my fellow kings. Unless their name is Saikuno, then I don't support them. Are people still talking about Saikuno? I feel like it's died down now. I feel like it's probably died down. When I first started streaming, I was like, yeah, I kind of look like Saikuno. Why don't I just be Saikuno? And then I realized, why don't I just be like the Saikuno VTubing? But you know, a couple years down the line, it's like, okay, maybe I don't want to be the Saikuno VTubing. Maybe I don't want to be the Saikuno VTubing. More. Wait. Sen is drawn by Matanonki. Hey. Don't look up Matanonki, by the way. Don't look it up. Don't look him up. A lot of these artists are what do they call it? A lot of the artists, these famous artists that get hired by VTubing companies to draw their characters, are NSFW artists. You know, I support all of my NSFW artists. I know some people are very sensitive. They're like, I don't like that genre of NSFW. I think your kink is wrong. My kink is totally fine, all right? I like having, you know, furry man werewolves tear me apart with their claws and teeth. But that's totally fine. But like whatever you are into is not okay. And I'm just like, okay. Yeah, all right. I won't question what you do with your dog. Right? If you don't if you're gonna question me about my kinks based off of like, you know, and like how it affects me in real life, I'm gonna have to start questioning what you do with your dog when you're alone at home. Stare. You know, if you can't take the heat, don't dish it out. Nah. All right. I think we've chatted enough. I've been uncharacteristically energetic. See, if I stream in the morning, I have high energy. I'll like go crazy. But if I stream at nighttime, I'll be like, hello everybody. Good evening. It is I, Yatsuno Hakuya. I hope everyone's having a good day tonight. I hope everyone's having a good evening. I'm not that's how I started. I used to stream only at like 1 a.m. Nah. And that's how I would speak. Partially because it was late, partially because I was tired, partially because, what is it? I was trying to like, I guess I kind of did want to be a little bit like Saikuno, but not like Saikuno, more like Suzuhara Ruru, who's also one of my Oshis, by the way. I love Suzuhara Ruru. Suzuhara-san daisuki nanda. She's so good. She's so good. Like, you're so entranced just by like the way she talks. Nah. Like, she could play anything. She could play any type of game. She could do anything. And I'd be like, this is the best. Right? She never yells. She never like raises her voice. She's always whispering. I wanted to do that too. And that's what I did for quite a while. Aside from singing, yeah. Gosh, I want to do some singing. But I haven't been rehearsing, so I'll probably avoid that. Don't want to hurt my throat. Alright, let's open up Reverse 1999. Reverse 1999. Oh yeah, I forgot, like Yata's also the first, they're not livers, they're streamers. At Nijisanji, your content creators being called streamers is a gimmick. It's special when they're called streamers because like they don't only stream to YouTube, they also streamed on Twitch. They dual stream. They're the first wave of Nijisanji to dual stream. Moshiroi. I guess it's because they're such gamers, man. Impromptu karaoke, it's not happening. It's not happening. What would I even sing? You know, what is it? The song Sweet Child of Mine has been stuck in my head by Guns N' Roses because it was used in it's the official ending song of the second Hathaway Gundam movie. It's the official song. Are the Guns N' Roses guys even still alive? I feel like they're like ancient now. I feel like they're how old are they? Oh no, they're playing. They're on tour right now, actually. What the heck? When did they first start? They started in 1987. They're old. How old are these guys? Oh my god, they're old. Yeah, Axl Rose. Age 64. They're boomers. They're like actual boomers. But yeah, the song is used as the official ending song of Gundam Hathaway. And people are like, wait, what? And who was the other person? SYZ? R&B used in Gundam.
There are two kinds of tales on longevity. One where an immortal is drawn to the world below, and one where a mortal longs for the world above. But I would suggest a third. A tale of one who walks between the two.
You know, but which one is dual cultivation?
Oh, it's you. I'm still settling in. Not so used to staying in one place, see? Especially with so many visitors.
Yeah, which one is dual cultivation?
I have a few more centuries to get accustomed to it.
Is it the one where the mortal's seeking to go to heaven, or is it one where heaven seeking going down to the mortal realm? Which one is dual cultivation? The heck is this? Application? Someone wants to be my friend? Yeah, we can be friends. I don't know who this is, XZ, but is it just this? Is this Izzle? I didn't realize this one, you can actually message people in this game. That's crazy. Depends on the Danmei. No, there is one specifically called Dual Cultivation. It was kind of popular for a little bit.
Hello.
is like Pokemon, right? Gotta collect them all.
Quite unlike the kind in Huanzhou. A drizzle through spring blossoms holds no wet, just as a gentle breeze beneath willows carries no cold.
Yeah, whoever they hired for her is amazing.
You could walk in it all day and come away with only a few pearly drops in your hair.
Her English is mwah. Her Chinese is mwah. Whoever they hired to do her is amazing. Mazide. They find some really good English voice actors in this game. Alright, let's go. What was the story last time? There's the grass lady who was dying. Oh yes, now I remember. There's the grass girl. She cultivated too hard and her body started exploding. And then what's her name?
Why the sullen look,
The sullen look.
Something weighing on you?
Yes, I forgot your name.
Come, sit. Let's see what this coin has to say.
What's your name again?
Heads and all.
What's your name again? Your name is Paper Heron.
Oh, it's you. I'm still settling in. Not
Still
so used
haven't
to staying in one place. See?
Given you your resonance pattern yet. I'm running out of materials. Yeah, but like, so grass girl cultivated too hard, you know. She profaned too hard. Paper Heron's like, you gotta stop doing this, you're gonna die. And grass girl's like, maybe I'm gonna die, but only have 2 months left to live anyway, so I might as well give it my best. And then Paper Heron's like, okay, you know what? Fair. Okay, you know what? Fair. Let me give you some help so you don't die from over-profaning. Can I add you in the game? Oh, yeah, for sure. You can add me. My number is 41229055. Oh, I'll just post it. I'll just copy and post it in chat. Here you go. Ayo. Thank you. どういたしまして。ね。Oh my gosh. My teams. I'm trying so hard to make good teams. Is there like a team button somewhere? No? I don't see it. But yeah, my teams are a little bit wonky. None of my teams are quite complete. I'm always missing one character, right? For the broom comp, I'm missing Kayron. For the barrel comp, I'm missing everybody. The only like complete comp I have is a Blood Tide.
Bonjour, Certain. I like your hat.
The only one I have is Nautica. That's the only complete comp I have. I don't have a full poison comp. I don't have a full impromptu comp either. I think I kind of do, but like it's not optimal. My prompt 2 is a star prompt 2. And I'm still like missing the musician girl. My Langue is also missing characters, man. Oh, I guess I have Jay's comp, but Jay doesn't do damage. They need to give this man a Euphoria.
Want to catch a ride with me? Usually no kids allowed, but I'll make an exception this one time.
They did not give this man enough for what he is. He's great. He deserves better. Okay, just because he's a bit of a overprotective older brother, nah. He's a little bit violent, a little bit overprotective, but he means well. They need to be better to this guy. But yeah, Langue. Love her.
It is fascinating to see how the weather changes day by day inside a suitcase.
All right, let's read. So I'm just gonna predict that. Oh yeah, there's this goofball of a man too. He's so dumb. This himbo right here. This man is so dumb. These two are meant for each other. These two are meant for each other. This man is so dumb. She's smart, but she can be a little bit airheaded sometimes. She's a little like Paper Heron is insensitive. That's the word. Paper Heron is kind of a... She's kind of a... What do you call it? She's kind of a brickhead. She's very insensitive. And she doesn't understand. Maybe it's because she's been living for so long that she doesn't know people have feelings. And there's this hothead. This guy, he means well, but he's so dumb. He tries so hard, but he's so dumb. All he's got going for him is his nice fancy clothes and his stupid handsome face. Alright, I think we've got like what, 8? I think we've got 8 nodes to read through. We spent way too much time chatting, but it's fine. To heaven! Morning light renders the May petals nearly translucent under the sun. Beneath the May tree, young Yao practice information.
Where is your master?
I'm just gonna call it the master's the villain. It's so obvious.
Grandmaster Heron, I believe she left to attend to some personal matters.
Corruption. It's probably sacrificing babies.
I think it best you no longer call me that. Your master has taken a path away from my teachings. I am now nothing more than an ordinary Taoist to you.
I think she's humble about it. She's like, yeah, you guys are not really... You're not really doing the method that I teach. But it's true. The method that she teaches is not really doable for a lot of Yao who are too short-lived. Right, these Yao Guai, they're too short-lived. They only live like 1 year, 2 years max. They don't have enough time to properly cultivate. The way that they do cultivation is dangerous. So, Paper Heron can't really teach them.
Oh, I see.
They exchange worried glances, but seeing the pain beneath her smile, they choose not to trouble her. Yeah, she's kind of insensitive.
When she returns, please tell her that I want to have a word with her here. Is there a place we could speak?
Certainly, Master Heron.
White clouds drift past the sun, casting shadows eastward. It almost looks like there's already frost. But winter hasn't arrived yet. Or it's not supposed to. And yet it looks like there's already frost and snow on the roofs. After half a day, Master Ren returns to the school. Before the May tree, Paper Heron stands alone.
You wish to speak with me?
This woman is evil. I wonder what kind of Yao Guai she is. I feel like she must be a heron, but maybe she's not a heron. Oh wait, not a heron, but like a crane. Yeah, she looks like she could be a crane. It'd be very stereotypical.
I do. The day's been quiet and I've found myself reminiscing on the old days.
Which is close.
Would you join me for a chat beneath the May tree?
Man, why is she so pretty? I'm usually not like a fan of green... What do they call that? Green eyeshadow? I'm usually not a fan of it. I don't typically like green eyeshadow, but she makes it work. Maybe it's her fashion style, her clothes. She smiles as she gestures towards the tree in the courtyard. Yeah, it's snowing.
This tree?
Master Ren glances at the red May tree. It's scrawny for its years. Staring up at it, she can't help but laugh coldly.
Why? There isn't much to it. It could take 1,000 years before it rivals the largest May tree in town.
Let's just talk about the old days, eh? When the White Horse School attempted to subdue the beast Lanzhu, they were taken by surprise by rival schools. We lost all our most capable masters in the battle.
Wait, the other Taoist schools tried to subdue the beast? And then all the other schools were like, we don't like that. It really is just amazing cultivation simulator.
Seeing no other way, my Grandmaster shattered one of the 2 longevity swords, releasing the tea within to create a seal. The last student of the school and the beast were frozen in that moment, sealed inside a May tree.
Oh.
100 years later, the painted skin Yao faced her celestial tribulation under the same tree. Lightning struck both her and the tree, and the seal was broken.
So, I thought it was Paper Heron. Paper Heron, I assume she's human. She's not Yao. She's not Yao. So it must have been Master Ren. So, Master Ren, the only reason she was able to become an immortal is that she cheated. Is that what they're going with this? But then how is she teaching all these Yao? If there's no way for them to properly attain longevity.
The lightning nearly destroyed the Yao. The white horse student, freed from the seal and surprised by such a turn of fate, saved the dying Yao and taught her the Taoist arts. We both know the story.
Wait, what? Your Grandmaster shattered the swords, releasing Qi. The last student in the school and the beast were frozen in that moment. So, the last student and the Lanju beast. 100 years later, a painted skin Yao faced her celestial retribution. Oh, okay. So, oh yeah, so this happens in Amazing Cultivation Simulator. Yao are sentenced to doom by heaven just for existing. Yeah, heaven will punish Yao just for existing. Pay my money, not a scam. True. Oh, did you get the skin too? Did you get the background skin? It looks really nice, doesn't it? But yeah, okay, so it looks like she was getting punished by heaven for being a Yao underneath the tree. But lightning struck the tree and struck the Yao and the tree. So like she was like laying there dying. And then Paper Heron, who was released from the tree, saved her. Okay. I see. So Paper Heron was the last student. That makes sense.
Yes, you remember every detail of it.
So then Paper Heron saved her.
I could never forget.
So then Yao Guai can become Taoists. They can become immortals. It's possible for them. Maybe not possible for like the youngest ones, like the ones that have the shortest lifespan.
I gave you the remaining sword and taught you the way of inner alchemy. But I never asked you to take the name of a white horse student. I knew the school was lost to history.
The school is gone, yes. But their duty to control the Xian Dao beast was unfinished.
The Xian Dao beast, man, they're going very accurate with the It's really weird to me, is that they're speaking such fluent and eloquent English, and then they're suddenly switching to Chinese, right? They're switching from a alphabet-based language to a tonal-based language, right? So it's a little bit the switching systems in the middle of a sentence, it feels unnatural. I know that they're trying to like make it as accurate as possible, and I try to do that too, to an extent. Whenever I'm speaking the same, like a different language in a sentence, I try to smooth it over, especially if I'm voice recording, because otherwise it'll just seem unnatural. So I try to put it somewhere in between, like accurate and like anglicized, right? if I'm saying a Japanese word, I'll try to say it in a way that is closer to the Japanese pronunciation, but not too far off from regular English sounds. Yeah.
What's the purpose of this, Heron?
Right, I know like a lot of like Americans, they don't know how to do like any sounds that has like a Y sound. So like pyo, ryo, right? Myo, right? They always add an MI sound. They always add an I sound, right? Myo, or like kyo, right? Kyoshi becomes kyoshi, which is like a. I don't know why Americans do that, cause like there is like the yo sounds in English. I think they just have like a misinterpretation of how Japanese words are, and as a result, they've kind of kept it like that. But it's very weird. I try to correct it sometimes, and I've had directors be like, why are you anglicizing the word? I'm like, I speak Japanese, bro. What you're speaking, what you usually say is the anglicized version. Oh, it's hard to argue. You just gotta like wait for them to retire. Like the only way to change things is honestly not just like in voice acting, right? But just in the world in general. Just gotta wait for the old people to retire, because like they'll never change their minds. It's so ridiculous. She shakes her head, gazing out in the distance towards another giant May tree, far beyond their sight, a sister of the school's own centerpiece.
What is your purpose, Ren?
This must be the tree that got shattered by lightning.
You told your students to channel their tea into the May tree. Why?
Yeah, that's weird. Her old student looks up at her and simply laughs.
So you found out about that?
Uh-oh, sinister music.
I'm not easily fooled.
Master Ren lets the words roll over her as she settles herself at the stone table beneath the tree's shadow. I do not like stone tables, guys. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but like the Chinese really like their uncomfortable furniture. Right? They've got stone tables and stone chairs, and sometimes they've got wooden chairs, but like they're just solid wood chairs. They're not comfortable to sit on. They are hard. There's like no cushioning on it at all. I don't understand. Right? They don't use wooden benches. They don't make wooden benches. They make benches out of stone. Like, I get it. Like, wooden benches rot over time, right? You gotta fix them. But like, stone is hard. It's not comfortable to sit on stone.
I know you disagree with my methods, but whether you agree or not, this is what is best for the students. They're not like you. None of them have the talent or lifespan to properly cultivate longevity. Had you been in my place, you likely wouldn't have taken them on at all. But I want to give them a chance. After all, what would a talented master like you know of the life of a lowly Yao, of our struggles and desires?
Why does it feel like there's some resentment?
I do not mean to question your teachings, Ren. I only need to know why you have focused their tea there, of all places.
My. When did you become so impatient, Heron?
Ooh, it's the sword. Master Ren casts a familiar incantation, and the white sword reappears in the air.
You trusted me with the sword, and I have endeavored to honor that trust by sharing it. I was once a short-lived Yao myself. It is only natural that I wish to help my kind, combining inner alchemy with the power of the longevity sword. I developed a method for our kind to overcome their disadvantages. The sword can hold and release tea. It gives and it takes. Through it, I work to bring the Yao the lives they deserve.
Is she running a pyramid scheme? They're focusing all their chi into the tree. And I guess she's gonna draw the chi from the tree and put it into the Yao one at a time. If that's so, then doesn't that mean she constantly requires more and more new students in order to keep it up? That feels like a pyramid scheme.
Should they succeed, there will be one more Taoist master to carry the method forward. And if they fail, their remaining qi is gathered within the Mei tree to aid us in subduing the beast when it next awakens. Either way, the outcome is favorable.
Yikes. Yikes. Okay, so she's having them like cultivate chi inside themselves, put it inside the tree, and then when she puts it into them, they'll either live or they'll die, and if they die, she'll just take all of their chi and put it back in the tree. Oh. Ew.
And either way, their deaths will not be in vain.
Dang, that's very utilitarian. Kwa.
You laid out so plainly. Do your students know?
Kwa.
Do they know their master sees them as mere fuel for her designs?
Oh, evil laugh?
Does it matter? Each one of them knows longevity comes at a price.
I know you got your reasons, but why do you gotta start doing like the evil like villain stuff, right? Why do you gotta start laughing evilly? Why do you gotta start like scowling and shit? At least say you feel saddened by it.
Do you think any of them would have joined me if they were not willing to risk their lives? Does any price we pay matter if it means subduing the beast?
Dang, this one's crazy. I like her, she's crazy. She laughs again, but there's no joy in it. Paper Heron turns her head away.
No matter the cost, I said. I gave you my word. This is but a small portion of the sacrifices I am prepared to make.
You may perish, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
You also promised to do your best to care for your students.
If the beast breaks free, every one of them will perish, whether on that fateful day or any other. I have the same choice. Aid me, or else die a pointless death. I should hope you know me well enough to trust that I do not undertake this selfishly. Do you not see that I am doing only what must be done?
With the name of Ren? I thought she was a femboy. Huh? No, Ren means lotus.
Keeping Lanchu subdued will not require nearly this much tea. With the tea you've gathered, the lives you've sacrificed, you could kill the beast.
At some point, the wind in the courtyard had stilled completely. Master Ren raises her head and fixes Paper Heron with a mocking stare.
You were given a weapon of magnificent power, the capability to sense the cycle of all things, and even manipulate the wax and wane of life itself. Yet, the White Horse School merely used it to clear the blockage of Qi in Lanzhou, an all-powerful sword reduced to a tamer's whip.
Because Lanzhou must not die.
Paper Heron, you of all people are the last I expected to say such a thing. You lost your school, your friends, your masters, to this beast, and you would have it remain a threat forever? What good would come of that?
The Xiandao beasts play a necessary part in the workings of heaven. A far greater danger may come of its death. One that extends far beyond Huanzhou. Have I not taught you as much?
They're gonna fight.
Then why should I follow your teachings, hmm? Why should I bind my students, and their students alike, to an endless cycle of subduing the beast?
Okay, so she does care about her students. In a twisted way. She's sacrificing them, but she doesn't want to keep on having to sacrifice them. It's got you there.
Humans have a strange attachment to their legacies. But to be Yao is to be defined by one short life. I intend to make mine echo through the ages. Lan Zhu will perish, and the cycle will end. And all for a small price. No more endless duties passed from hand to hand. No more deaths in service of legacy. Our school will never suffer as yours did. As for me, I will share the power released from the dead beast with my students. And together, we will ascend to immortality.
You know, to be fair though, she is wearing a top knot. She is dressing like a man. So, I guess you could call her a femboy. She takes a deep breath. As she opens her eyes again, her voice is cold as winter.
This goes against the way. It isn't natural.
What does it mean for a thing to be natural? Would it not have been natural for you to let me die under that May tree? But you didn't. My very life is proof that the way can be defied. Perhaps there is risk in diverting the cycles of heaven, but how much greater are the rewards? If there is risk, I take it gladly. I will slay the beast and free Huanzhou and its people from its threat. Then I will ascend.
Dang. You know, Master Ren's got a point. She's kind of got a point, you know? I'm kind of swayed. She's a strong villain.
And if you fail, what will happen to the people?
I won't fail.
You don't. I never fail. Silence follows, broken by the turning wind as it rustles the May tree's branches. Like, what was it? Mika team announces 5 games at once. CEO Yuzong, I've never failed. I think he just announced 4 new games yesterday. And people brought up that old meme, I've never failed. Master Ren doesn't betray a hint of doubt, but her former master's reply comes like a sharp cut.
Your pride has blinded you.
I do like villains whose logic is sound. You can kind of agree. They're the best kind of villain. You know, villains where like the logic is not only sound but superior to the heroes, and you find it hard to fault them at all. You find it hard to fault their logic. They seem so right, right? Those are the best kinds of villains. Hey Akuben, hello. Have you been? Missed ya. She raises her brush in defense, but is driven back a dozen steps.
Are you really the same woman I called master? All I have done is speak honestly, yet you answer with a lethal strike. You lecture me about pride, then dare to take my life? But if you choose to stand in my way, then I must take yours.
She's got a very good voice actress too. Well, that's good. I'm glad you've been well. See, let's see. Let's remove everyone. She's too powerful.
Very well. Let me try my hand.
this move feel familiar? It's been decades since we parted, Heron. In that time, I have made every day count.
Let's settle this. Let me think on it. And that's that. I'm impressed.
I like how all the Taoist characters are
Whoa,
natural
easy now.
elements. Makes sense, makes sense.
Ah, an interesting one. Ah, what a bloom.
Oh shoot.
Whoa, easy now. I'm impressed. Let me think on it.
天道必反，其势好还。
Can I survive this? I don't know if I can survive this.
Whoa, easy now.
Oh, just barely.
Such is the way. Heaven and earth are one within me.
That's so cool.
No, puzzling,가?
I'm always surprised when she starts speaking Chinese. Her English is too good. She's gonna lose.
Have I trained you so poorly?
Oh wow. Look at those effects. Paper Heron strikes at Master Ren's weak point, but her opponent abandons resistance, instead raising the longevity sword like a hostage.
What?
Caught off guard, Paper Heron is forced to withdraw her attack mid-strike. She barely retrieves the longevity sword, leaving a scar on the sheath, yet she cannot escape the backlash of her own arcane skill.
Why do you stay your hand, Heron? Strike me down if you truly believe it to be just. Or is it that you care more for this sword than any living thing? You have lost more than your senses, Master. Make whatever claims you like, but I see your empty heart. All that matters to you is your legacy, your mission. And I was only a tool.
Ah! There was resentment. She feels abandoned by her master. She needed you, and then you left. She was lonely. Oh, I told you guys. Heron's insensitive.
Are you now too blind to see how deep your hypocrisy runs?
Enough.
Master Ren clutches her chest and coughs up blood. Very Wuxia.
All the decades I have given in preparation. You cannot stop me now. Not when I am this close to...
She raises her brush, gathering energy as veins bulge on her forehead. At last, she lunges at her in a furious charge.
What?
Oh, it's a classic style Jin. Yeah. Paper Heron retreats a step but fails to evade the attack entirely. Sharp pain tears through her chest. Seeing that Master Ren shows no signs of relenting, Paper Heron has no choice but to cast another incantation. She became paper. Smoke clears before Master Ren stands only a paper figure clutching a sword.
Master! Should we go after her?
Go. Whether dead or alive, she must not escape with the longevity sword. Bring it to me, intact.
Yes, Master!
The Yao scatter. She casts one final sneering glance at the scrawny May tree in the courtyard, then flicks her sleeves and leaves. Oh no, she's injured. Guest 9999. My family has passed down a legendary sword, the very longevity treasure once wielded by the immortal Huanzhou. The immortals sacrificed their life to save Zhu County and entrusted the sword to my ancestor. It is white jade, with a blade forged from crystal, litharge, cinnabar, and fluorite, using ancient arcane skills. Anyone in the know will tell you swords like this require repeated forging in a furnace, with heavy infusions of chalcanthite essence and specific arcane materials. When enough powerful materials are used, the blade can interact with qi, what is known today as arcane energy. The longevity sword in my possession does exactly that. A wielder with the right resonance can read and control qi, and may even refine their own qi to reach longevity. No effect? Blame your lack of talent. This sword is a priceless artifact. Comparable qi regulating vessels sold at an auction in Shanghai not long ago for 100,000 clear drops. I had no intention of selling, but my family has fallen on hard times, and I'm in urgent need of funds. I'm willing to part with it below its true value. If anyone knows an auction house or a serious collector, leave me a message. It's a scam! That's a fake. The real one is mine, not for sale. Small mule. Locals all know this legend is a scam. The front page is full of ads like this. Don't get fooled. Yeah. I wonder, is the sword in the tree again?
The night is dry! Beware of fires!
It's winter.
The night is dry! Beware of fires!
Okay, whoever voiced this is like, bang up job. I'm very afraid. The night watch's gong reverberates into the night. Only then does Chang Heguang jump from the tree, studying the alley before him intently.
This is where the strange parade was last seen. Huh.
Hey, you! What are you doing out here at this hour?
Ooh, it's her!
Chang Heguang turns towards the source of the sound. Yang Wu and Du Liu have cornered a wounded woman.
Yang Wu, Du Liu, what's going on?
Seeing him, the two exchange an awkward glance.
Well now, fate always finds a way to put enemies in your path, eh?
Chief, we were on patrol duty and we ran into the Taoist. She was the one with the School of May.
Chang Heguang narrows his eyes and as he spots the woman, his right hand falling instinctively to his blade.
What are you doing here?
Dude, she's bleeding out. Why are you grabbing your sword?
Long story.
He ignores her response instead, sweeping his eyes over the woman's blood-stained robes.
Chief?
It's time for dual cultivation, man. Dual cultivation! Let's go. She's running low on chi.
Return to your patrol. I will take her to the Yamen later.
Dual cultivation!
But Chief, the commander ordered us to...
Du Liu gives his partner a prod with his elbow and takes over the conversation.
Let's go, Wu. I'm sure the chief has his own score to settle with her.
I love this guy. He's like, yeah, man, you're gonna bang a baddie. Let's fucking go. I'm all for it. Look at this man's grin. Look at him. Look at those eyes of his. He knows what's up. Wingman, top wingman right here. This guy's a little stupid. You know, Young was a little stupid, but he's married. He knows what's up.
his own score. Ah.
Yang was like, a fight, right? They're gonna fight again, right? Yeah, I guess dual cultivation is a form of fighting. Yang Wu realizes at last what's going on and nods knowingly. So
Just a few questions. Is that alright?
Of course. Take your time, Chief. We were never here.
The two cup their fists in the salute and hurry away.
Much appreciated. Seems you and I just can't seem to avoid each other.
Paper Heron leans against the wall. She coughs and a small trickle of blood escapes her lips.
Would you be willing to hear what I have to say? I need a favor. It's about the safety of this city.
I'm so looking forward to this. This first hetero couple. The first hetero couple in the game. Thank God, finally. The believers hold torches, gathering in the square beside the pond.
As difficult as it is to believe, we must face the truth. Paper Heron has turned against us.
But wasn't she your guide to longevity? Why would she turn her back on us after all her efforts?
She's been kind to us, and we have paid her our respect. How did it come to this?
Her long life has hardened her heart to us. But when we succeed and join her in longevity, her status and authority will be challenged.
I can't believe this.
The moment she learned of our goal, she chose to become an obstacle. Now that she has taken the longevity sword, her position is clear. Remember, the teeth from that sword is instrumental to our success. Without it, we will not survive.
The Yao below the platform grows restless. Emotions flash across their faces. Surprise, sorrow, and anger.
I knew it. At first, I thought she cared when she gave us those amulets. But when she challenged Master Ren, I realized it was all a farce.
Oh my god, Fluttershy! Poor baby!
All that talk about the right path and serving the way. As if we had the time to do any of that. We sacrificed so much for longevity. We can't fail now.
Without the sword, the quelling array will weaken. I can still subdue the beast with elixirs, but it will leave me without the strength to shield you from harm. But we still have a chance. I wounded her when she wrestled the sword from me. We must take it back before she recovers. So I bid you, go forth and find her. Secure the sword at any cost. But before you risk your lives this night, hear these words. The path before us is set. We will slay Lanzhu and draw upon its power to ascend. If you do not share our purpose, you may still leave.
Oh, so that was her plan. She was gonna cannibalize Lanzhu, and well, she was gonna ascend. I don't know about everybody else. Very pyramid scheme. The crowd erupts, heated protests and arguments drowning out all. Are all cults just pyramid schemes?
My family is long gone, and I wouldn't have made it this far without Master Ren's teachings. I will stand with her and bring the sword back.
I traveled all the way from Liaodong, and I'd have died last month if not for Master Ren's help. I'll do whatever I can to return the sword.
Either we die tonight, or we live forever. I stand with Master Ren.
It seems this is the only path left for us.
Everyone else agrees.
Mayfly and Butterfly exchange a meaningful glance. Lost amidst the fervent crowd, they join their growing cries, hesitant and then wholeheartedly.
Then I too
will stand with Master Ren.
I stand with Master Ren.
Oh no, Mayfly, baby girl, you can't be doing this.
We all stand with Master Ren.
Oh, Mayfly, you fucking tool, you hopeless doorknob. Oaths and shouts of support spread like waves in a stone-lined pond, pouring back over themselves until the once tranquil courtyard is a cacophony of sound. Then their master raises her hand, signaling the believers to quiet down.
You have my thanks. Do not let fear get the better of you. The final hour approaches. The array is ready. I shall do all that is in my power to enact our plan, with or without the sword. Meet me under the May tree at the first double hour this night. Together, we will seek our ascension to longevity.
Meanwhile, a century-old tale can be told in mere sentences. Teng Heguang looks at her in astonishment, fitting the scattered fragments of his investigation into a clear picture at last.
So then, those dead animals were the Yao who failed in the pursuit of the method.
Oh yeah, they weren't sacrificing people, they were just Yao who died from profaning too hard. Paper Heron nods.
Lanzhu will soon awaken. If we don't stop Ren, her actions may throw the balance of life out of order and put all of Huanzhou in danger. We need to evacuate the townsfolk as soon as we can. Time's running out, but I'm wounded. It will be a while before I can move again. Will you aid me in this?
His mouth opens in surprise, but the words don't come. After a moment's deliberation, he makes his decision.
This is no small favor. It'll take the effort of every soldier and constable in town to evacuate the people in time. Even if I believe you, my superiors won't be so easily convinced.
Then, how about this?
She bows her head and draws a longevity sword from within her robes, channeling a thread of chi into it. The white blade emanates a cold, bright light. It seems almost alive for a moment.
Long ago, when His Eminence walked the land, 2 white horsetails were bestowed upon him as a reward for his service to the Way. Those tails were forged into a pair of jade swords. I carry only one of them, a rare Taoist implement, passed down to me by my master, from his master before him. It means more to me than my life. I swear on it. I have told you nothing but the truth. Were you to present this sword to your people, might they?
It'll do.
He fixes his sharp gaze over the Mei pattern and the Bagua array.
The high lords of this town have close ties with the school of Mei. They will recognize this sword.
Then take it. Look after it well.
He's gonna lose it. This blockhead. She sheaves the sword and offers it to him. No dual cultivation? He receives it with both hands, feeling the blade's weight.
You're leaving the sword to me? Just like that?
She lowers her eyes, managing a weak smile.
This sword means more to me than my life, yes. But I once valued it so greatly that I lost sight of what is truly important. In the end, it's only a sword. And what purpose does a sword have if it is not used to protect?
Well said. You have my word. I will protect it with my life.
It's not
Should
a
anything
scam,
go
guys.
wrong,
Drink the mercury now.
I will bring my head to you.
Got some mercury pills, man. We're gonna make some longevity potions. In the deep darkness of the night, Paper Heron cannot see the young man's face, but his resolute tone paints a picture that light could not. Oh yeah, so like the The mercury pills that the first emperor died from eating, those are made by Taoists. Right? They always leave that part out, that they were Taoists. She lifts her head herself just enough to reach his shoulder.
Now what would I do with a young man's head, eh? Worry not. I'm a tea reader. I can trace the sword wherever it goes. Now go. Run won't give up the sword easily, so be careful. I'll find you once I'm back on my feet.
Distant screams and wails drift through the air. Across the county, fires burst and flicker against the night. Yao's shadows slide across the wall. Any doubt that Paper Heron speaks the truth vanishes from him.
What if...
Just go.
Well, he's worried about her. Tang Guang grits his teeth, takes the longevity sword to his side, and leaps onto the high wall.
Chung, I owe you for this. For setting aside grudges and helping me. I know the School of May burned down your home. If we survive this, I'll help you build a new one.
Oh, damn. She's proposing to him.
The School of May?
At these words, the young man atop the wall turns around, his usual stern face broken into a rare, wide-eyed smile.
To tell you the truth, I set that fire myself.
Oh, God. Was it because he left a fire going? Was he cooking something and he just forgot about it?
Wait, what?
That's cute, that's cute. Her eyes widen in surprise, but the tiles stand empty before she can respond. Before her, Yao surge from the shadows in their true forms, eyes gleaming green beneath the moon.
Well now. Never judge a book by its cover, eh?
Okay, maybe he's not stupid. Okay, either he planned to burn his house down so he could investigate, or he just left the fire going while he was cooking and just forgot about it and it burned his house down. One of the two. He's either really smart or he's really, really, really dumb.
Heron! Return the sword at once!
And if I refuse? Come, let me see how Run trains her students.
Maybe both. Alright, who are we fighting? Katydid, Guardian Grass, and Hog Badger. What's this Hog Badger? He wears fine human clothes and a tall hat. He's even mastered the potbelly in the art of pompous head shaking. Wow. Let's leave this to the Taoists. All I need is these two. The ancient Taoist and the modern Taoist.
Very well. Let me try my hand.
Oh, these are awesome sprites. It's too bad I have to kill them. Man, Katydid is so pretty. She's so pretty. It's too bad she has to die.
Copy that! Ah, an interesting one. 唔該晒 Lily。通幽的威，墨韵虚无。
Yeah, but like, I don't think... An is a Taoist, but I don't think she has any interest in immortality. She just want to kill ghosts.
Easy lah. Let me think on it. Thunder Talisman Scientific Version! Ah, what a bloom.
The yamen is silent. The bell beneath the roof's beastly guardians has not yet moved. Tang Haguang crosses the gate. In a few strides, he reaches the still-lit study and extends his hand towards the door.
Commander Li.
She's already there. The unfamiliar voice stops him in place.
There's someone else inside.
He's gonna learn of the corruption, the betrayal. After a moment's consideration, he crouches and places his ear up to the door.
It truly was a masterstroke.
Wait, Commander Lee was in on this the whole time. He was secretly encouraging this boy to like investigate further and further, but in the truth, he was actually sabotaging him the whole time.
Had it not been for your arrest, the Yao wouldn't have turned to me so quickly, or in such numbers.
As an otter drives fish into the lakes, and the eagle leads birds into the woods. The hunter must know where his prey will run.
Oh my god. I did not think Uncle Zhao could be a villain. I did not know Uncle Zhao could be a villain, but well played. Very well played. Sinister. Devious.
You have honored your word. I will keep your efforts in mind when I next speak to your superiors. I have one more favor to ask.
The conversation grows indistinct as fury clouds Tseng Heguang's focus. Clarity returns, but only after he finds himself standing resolutely behind a door that's been kicked wide open.
Li Huifeng!
Dang, the betrayal. Your father figure who you thought was supporting you all this time. In truth, he was leading you around in circles. And the pain in this boy he's feeling right now. It's not a good feeling. The door swings back towards him, and he instinctively pushes it aside. Ink droplets fly across his face. He sidesteps, revealing the longevity sword strapped to his back.
You do indeed work wonders, Commander. My lost sword has shown up at your door before I even asked for it.
The elegant woman in Taoist robes withdraws her brush mockingly, looking over to the commander. He offers no response. Instead, his eyes linger on the blade Tseng Heguang now holds half drawn.
Heguang, take a seat.
Oh. He gestures towards a chair in the room. Tseng Heguang doesn't budge, his hand trembling over the grip of the sword.
Pardon the intrusion, Master Ren. This is Cheng, the subordinate I've mentioned, a promising young man. He has proven to be of great use.
Tseng Heguang makes it clear he will not offer a greeting. Li Huifeng decides not to insist before introducing him to the woman, as if his arrival had been nothing more than a social visit.
Heguang, this is Master Ren, the head of the School of Mei and a respected friend of Lord Lu. I have told her of your hardships, and she has expressed her sympathies.
Well met, Chief Constable Cheng. Your commander speaks highly of you. I hope you do not bear me any ill will. I understand some blame my school for your unfortunate fire.
Oh my god, are they gonna neg him?
You have suffered a great deal of troubles. I can only imagine how far your star would rise if it weren't for your unfortunate parentage.
They're negging him! This first time meeting, immediately you just start getting negged.
If fate has led us to meet this day, it must have its reasons. I cannot do much, but I may offer some aid to your career.
She removes a token from her waist and tosses it before the young constable.
A personal gift from the venerable Lord Lu. His influence carries quite far. I'm sure you know. I wonder how he might look upon the constable that returned my sword to me with our recommendation. a promotion would certainly follow.
Dang, the world's about to end, or at least like locally anyway. The town is about to end and you're talking about promotions. Tang Heguang maintains his grip on the blade, not sparing the token on the ground even the courtesy of a glance.
You've been conspiring all along. All that talk of evidence. It was just an attempt to stall me. You've been in their pocket from the start.
Heguang,
His commander interjects, attempting to douse the young constable's fiery accusations.
pick up the token. Is this not what you've always wanted? To redeem your family name?
Oh, he's negging too!
Take it. Your long-cherished wish can come true.
His voice drips out a measured pace, as always. Tang Heguang stares in disbelief. The blade's shadow on the wall wavers.
Li Huifeng! Have you lost your senses? Do you hear yourself? If she takes the sword, she'll bring calamity upon us all! Not only do you act as an agent of evil, allowing her to harm your people, but you even dare to profit from their suffering! You...
The Taoist woman begins to laugh, as if their exchange had only been an amusing story.
Agent of evil. Profit from their suffering. Have you looked at yourself, Chief Cheng?
Oh, is she gonna gaslight?
Haven't you been arresting Yao day and night for the sake of your own glory?
Damn.
Are you not the very reason they sought refuge at my door?
Damn, she gaslighting. She gaslighting. Sigma male, even the town in danger, you must grind. Wait, who's grinding who? Who's grinding what? Man, I was watching Gundam Hathaway with a friend recently, the other day. We had like spicy tomato chips. That was great. And we basically summarized the story. If you haven't watched it, the summary of the story goes, Hathaway Noah is trying to be Sigma male, but the clap of Gigi's booty cheeks keeps turning his head. The clap of Gigi's booty cheeks keeps distracting him. He keeps trying to be Sigma male. He keeps getting distracted by the blonde booty cheeks. Ooh.
That is a perversion of the truth. I should have seen it before. The reversion bell. How else could our town have come by a Taoist relic? The parade itself was your doing.
For all of the Yao you imprisoned and interrogated, you still had no knowledge of our designs, did you? Those poor, pitiful Yao, only wanting another day to live, crushed beneath the chief's boots in his hunger for power.
Damn, she's gaslighting so hard right now.
Lies! They were arrested for deceiving the people, not for my benefit!
Deceiving the people? And what lie was it that drove them to beg for the method of longevity? Were they deceived, or did they only accuse me out of spite after being turned away? Some investigation. As you strode through that prison, did it ever cross your mind that the truth may be the very opposite?
Uh-oh.
We only want a little more time in this world, Chief Cheng. Why must you stand in our way? Only a few borrowed days! We never hurt anyone! I've done nothing wrong! Release me! Every moment is precious!
Cold sweat drips over Tang Heguang's temples. He realizes with some pain that this woman speaks the truth.
You needn't trouble yourself, Chief Cheng. In fact, I should thank you. Were it not for your diligence, I'd have never gathered so much qi in such a short time.
Oh, now she's guilt-tripping him.
Whether Huanzhou is saved or meets its ruin this night, much of the credit shall be yours.
You!
He glares, eyes raging with fury, but the Taoist master no longer seems willing to entertain him as she drifts to Li Huifeng's side.
You humans are odd indeed. Have you not spent your entire life attempting to cleanse yourself of your father's dishonor? Why shy away from your actions now, when they might finally be rewarded?
That's not why I did it. I didn't...
何光
Before he realizes it, Li Huifeng has already retrieved the token from the floor. Cao Heguang sees it clearly for the first time, a symbol of power, inlaid with gold and silver.
Pick up the token and put down the sword. You have heard too much. You can't stay here any longer. Take the token and go. Find a new life for yourself elsewhere.
He brushes away the dust and extends the token towards Cao Heguang.
Or, have you forgotten the vow you made to me?
Dang. This boy's getting gaslit by mom, by dad, by the whole town.
What is your want?
My father brought shame not only upon himself, but upon those who placed their trust in him. I swear, I will not make the same mistake. It is said that a warrior is a warrior, and a bandit is a bandit. But I am not my father, and I will remove the stain on my family name. Commander, all I ask is one chance.
Chief Cheng, I pray you would not hold my words against me. They were spoken in the heat of the moment. You are human, and we are Yao. Beings of different kinds are never of one mind. Our natures simply do not align, so your interests clash with ours. Why blame yourself for what was bound to happen?
Between truth and lies, their voices grow distant, then near, back and forth like a swinging pendulum. Though the autumn wanes outside, inside the air feels thick and stifling.
A warrior is a warrior, and a bandit is a bandit. Beings of different kinds are never of one mind. So that's how it is.
Oh no. Poor boy. Baby. He's been backed into the corner. No escape remains.
Commander, for the last time, are you aware that Huanzhou now lingers at the edge of destruction?
Under the lamplight, his mentor's expression remains unclear, but his voice holds steady and darkly calm.
Yes and no. Does it even matter?
I like him. He's a good villain. Does it even matter, man?
Fair point. A fair point!
All his rage, shock, and disappointment dissolve into a single bitter laugh. In that instant, Cao Heguang's blade leaves its sheath as ink strikes towards his waist. In a flash, several oil lamps are extinguished. The token shatters into worthless scrap under the ink's force.
I should have known. For years, I worked to prove myself to you, hoping my merits would prove the strength of my character. I was so fixated on my goal that I failed to see the truth. Now, I see it clearly. Seeking favor from people like you only led me deeper into dishonor.
He shakes his head ruefully, mourning years of wasted effort.
I never cared about promotions or power. I only ever wanted to do what was right. If I picked up that token, I will be betraying all that I believe in.
He tears his chief constable's token from his waist and throws it to Li Huifeng's feet.
Commander, you claim that it doesn't matter what you know. You think that I should be a soldier and follow what you say. But I see now. I am a bandit, and I always will be. I want no place among your kind.
In the flickering lamplight, Li Huifeng's blade flashes towards forward before his eyes.
Your father was once my friend. After what happened, I took it upon myself to aid you through your difficulties. But it seems you're too stubborn to be helped.
I don't have his character. His banner's not available yet. Tang Heguang's superior and regional commander. Despite being from a military background, he is adept at both navigating hierarchical relationships and playing bureaucratic games, which of course has paid off handsomely. Okay, I don't actually need Anan here. Oh, there he is! He's sitting in the back. Why are you so far back, bro? My head's covering your face. You're so far back. All right, let's. How did you work? Just pursuit and slicing wind.
Flying feathers.
I'm impressed.
Oh, it's a counter.
Take this.
너 바즐인가?
The two men meet in a furious clash of blades and incantations, reducing the room around them to shambles. That was fast. It's... Yeah... My paper herein is too leveled, too built up. At the height of their deadlock, Master Ren intervenes, suddenly striking Tang Heguang with her palm, forcing him back several steps.
You hopeless fool! Surrender the sword at once!
I gave my word to protect it. I've made many mistakes. I will not make another. If you want the sword, you'll have to kill me first!
The Taoist flicks her sleeve dramatically as her shadows on the wall transforms like a serpent shedding its skin. Ooh, that's creepy. Her gentle facade shatters, falling like a cascade of... Whoa! Ew. You're not a crane. You're a snake. Master Ren draws her iron brush and closes the distance in mere strides.
Can't hold out much longer.
Dazed by her assault, he nearly misses the slip of red paper drifting past him.
Eyes forward! There's no escape now!
Dang, looking all Joker here.
Take the sword!
My thanks. I hope I'm not too late.
Man. Her like attacking him with a brush is so crazy. But that does happen in Wuxia. Anything can be a weapon if you try hard enough. The heck is this? Let's see. Wa 666666666. EQ epicenter, magnitude earthquake. Oh, they're looking at earthquakes. Oh yeah, Honshu has a lot of earthquakes. What the heck? Let's see. 1393 earthquake. 1468. Okay, that's like what? 75 years later? 75 years later, another earthquake. Then... what is that? 86 years later? Not 86. 36? No, 46. 46 years later, another earthquake. Then what? 58 years later, another earthquake. Dang, this place has so many earthquakes. Was it 1572? What was the era for that year? Vaguely remember there being funerals and celebrations. It was the first time I cleared a chi blockage on my own. Who hasn't had their heart broken? My heart is cold, and so is the autumn wind against my cheek. What are they talking about? 1572. 1904, 3.5. 4.7 earthquake. Hello there, photosynthesis. Thank you for the raid. I don't know why, but my raid alerts are not working today. Nande daro? Yoku wakannai kedo. It's my raid messages are not working. Really weird. Huh. Yeah, it's not even registered. That's really weird. I'll give you a shout out. What are you streaming? Welcome Raiders, my name's Yatano Hakuya, Sun Raven. And rating reverse 1999. Getting pretty close to the ending of the story though. Paper Heron catches the sword midair, using its edge to deflect the ink droplets surging towards her from the side. Leaf it up. Oh. No, hold on. Seeing this, Masaran lunges forward half a step, barring the doorway.
Return the sword to me.
Dang. Her clothes changed color too. They used to be white and blue, now they're red.
Not while I yet breathe.
I love this stance. The stance with the Jen is always like, I don't know, this is just a very iconic stance. It looks so cool.
So be it. It will spare me from listening to another of your worthless lectures. You entrusted that sword to me long ago. Why not simply hand it over and return to your carefree wandering? Perhaps you aren't so free from desire.
Alright. 1v1. Masaran, true form. Founder of the School of May, now revealing her true visage. She no longer feigns kindness, plundering reverence and instilling fear. That is her true method.
Very well. Let me try my hand.
It pains me how you suffer, Master. I can't bear to see it a moment longer. So, I will fulfill your wish. So long.
Enough words.
Yeah, enough talking.
Let me think on it. And that's that. Whoa, easy now.
Should I get an ult? I don't like that.
Ah, an interesting one. Rise. Didn't see that coming. Such is the way. Heaven and earth are one within me. Whoa, easy now. Let me think on it.
天道必反，其势好还。喏，卡子领个。
Amid the flames, blades flash. Paper Heron and Masaran remain locked in combat. Beams blaze above them. Tang Haguang dodges as collapsing timbers fall nearby. only now to realize that his commander has vanished within the smoke and fled into the night. Of course he would. Suddenly, as if tens of thousands of drums were struck at once, the earth trembles and quakes.
What's going on?
The beast is waking up. Paper Heron whips around towards the patch of sky visible through the study's courtyard.
Lanzhu, the beast has awakened.
The moment has come at last. You are weak, Heron. Your chi will not be enough to contend with Lanzhu. Keep the sword if you must. I will ascend with or without it.
Her triumphant laughter rings out as she leaps away over the growing fires.
She!
Don't, Chung.
Oh, she's still injured.
It's too late.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's an earthquake. Darkness engulfs half the sky, devouring the moonlight. The earth trembles as if it were breathing. Panicked civilians flood the streets. Firelit columns of smoke rise over the other half. Beams collapsing. Bricks crumble. The calamity has arrived.
Earthquake! It's an earthquake! The ground is splitting apart! I saw someone fall into it! Help! Get help!
My house!
This is Lanzhu's power.
Ren has agitated it, forcing its tea to surge, just so she can siphon it for herself. She is inviting a disaster greater than any known before.
Against the swirling trample of the helpless civilians, a parade advances, chanting above the panicked din around them.
What on earth is happening?
Hey Dank, convention's fun? I'm glad you're having fun.
The path lies untraveled, but the end has begun! Think salvation in longevity!
Salvation? Longevity? Help us, Immortal One! They think Ren is here to save them. Ridiculous!
Paper Heron stands amidst the wreckage of the street, feeling strangely helpless despite herself. She holds the longevity sword, bows her head, and lets out a deep sigh.
This is all because of me. I brought all of this upon us. When the White Horse School collapsed, I couldn't bear to see the method of longevity disappear. I believed that sharing it with Ren would be for the benefit of all. But I forgot that with fortune comes disaster, and how easily a well-intended deed can lead to peril. The method itself is not wicked, and those who put their faith in Ren are not evil in nature. But I entrusted a dangerous tool to the wrong person. I am the one to blame.
It's difficult to read her expression. You can't help but see the hellish disaster reflected in the depths of her eyes.
And I must be the one to end it.
Paper Heron surveys the scene around her.
You need to leave.
Leave? Where to?
Anywhere but here. If you go now and run day and night, you may yet survive.
Why?
She looks up, surprised at the fury in Sung Haguang's tone.
If I flee now, how am I any different from those cowardly lords? I may no longer be chief constable, but I still answer to my conscience.
You don't fear death?
I fear living in regret.
Oh. He clutches his fists. The fire in his eyes burn brighter than any mirror reflection.
You trusted me with your sword. I cannot repay you with abandonment. Li Huifeng has fled, but I still have his token to command the other constables.
I thought you tossed that thing.
I will aid you in any way I can.
But this is no ordinary crisis. I cannot guarantee your safety.
All the more reason I'll come find you. Once I instruct the other constables to evacuate the townsfolk.
Seeing the young man's resolve, Paper Heron nods.
Be careful.
They exchange a quick glance. Sang Heguang turns and leaps back into the burning ruins, and Paper Heron casts an incantation and vanishes from the spot. And story turned up to 11 like super fast. Oh, geez, that's a long post. Let's see, sweetie. First, I'd like to thank everyone for their help. I'm a history graduate currently studying family history of the Lis of Huanzhou, a gentry family that produced many imperial scholars throughout the Ming Dynasty. The Lis originally settled in Zhu County, but relocated to Chun Town sometime after the 17th century. Their family rule states this was to escape a disaster in Zhu County. They received reliable advance warning and evacuated several days before it struck, sparing the family from casualties. The Lis weren't alone. Lu, Chen, and Li families of Hanzhou have all records of departing Zhu County at the same time. Cross-referencing their accounts confirms the timing aligns. All of them left in the period surrounding the disaster. The Huanzhou Prefectural Gazette records only official reassignments after the disaster. The county magistrate and the commander were both transferred elsewhere, and the fates of many other officials remain unknown. Stories from Huanzhou has a more specific and unsettling record. At that time, the sun and moon hung together in the sky. The earth split in two from the gate of the School of Mei, opening a rift miles long that swallowed souls. When the governor had it investigated, they couldn't find a single human dead or alive, only clothes, dead plants, and animals. I suspect Zhu County Annual may have more detailed records. Ming Dynasty annuals aren't easy to come by. Does anyone have any success? Great work. There might be an original copy in the Zhu County Library. Internet way too slow. Thank you. Only the local officials and wealthy families evacuated. I believe there's more to the story. Yeah, everybody else died. That's a big mage tree. Lightning tears through the thick clouds, shaking the earth with each strike. Master Ren stands before the Mei tree, unmoved by the clashing of earth and sky. Her students sit around her in a ring with muted, fearful reverence. Mei flies among them, sitting at the front.
This Mei tree has ever been the root of our school, and now it is the key to our greatest triumph. We must protect it at all costs. Now, on my command, form the array.
天地自然，会气分散。天地自然，会气分散。
As the believers channel their energy into the array, the ground shakes violently and a massive sinkhole opens around them, swallowing sand and stones. Soon after, water wells up from the pit, forming into a lake. Golden rays shoot out from the lake, projecting daylight onto the clouds like a rising sun.
The balance will be broken, and the sun and moon shall share the sky. So that's what the warning was about. The beast has battled with the White Horse School for a millennium, but today it will die by my hand.
But where is the beast?
Its body has long merged with the land. This very lake is its eye, the only part we may yet reach.
Its body is the land, so if you kill it, won't the land just die? That seems like a terrible idea.
The time has come. Let it begin.
八方为神，一气化形。
Master Ren begins an incantation and chants. A typhoon erupts around her, whipping their new lake into a frothing whirlpool. Beneath the golden shimmer, a Bagua ray appears at the lake's edge, locking it down like a cage of light.
This quelling array has been the work of decades. Once it begins, there will be no escape for Lanzhu. Its death is certain. With it, I will reach my goal, even without the sword.
Suddenly, Yam vanishes. In the smoke, a red light breaks through.
Be gone!
Master Ren leaps to dodge the attack, but Paper Heron's paper slips prove faster, and a few pieces tear through her rope's hem.
Stop her!
Yes, Master!
Several students form a defensive line, long swords pointing out at the two.
You have to get past us first, Heron.
Stand back. I'm not here to fight you.
Yet the Yao don't move. They stare at Paper Heron expectantly.
Take this!
Silver streaks flash in, breaking the standoff. The Yao are helpless to deflect the sudden barrage of needles.
Master!
Though it was only a brief moment of distraction, Master Ren staggers against the immense pressure crushing down on her.
Hold the line!
Before the Yao can react, Changhe Guang drives his blade into the quelling array, seeking an opening to strike its core.
Protect the array!
Stop this now, Ren. If the array shatters, it will bring about your annihilation.
Enough talk. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Get out of my way.
Okay. We're gonna do this again. Probably bring... Cannot remove this character. Alright, fine.
Neo-Science Exorcism Office! Action!
Hey Fagus. Hello, hello. Do I have any other Taoist characters? Not really. I have the Chinese characters, not other Taoists. Yeah, it should be fine, right? Yeah, it should be fine. Just in case. I'll bring Noir as well.
Battlefield documentary. A bold new genre for me.
Asad, Ateng, get moving.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Ah, an interesting one.
Strike when the time is right. Face me!
I thought she would have gotten a second form. But it looks like she's still the same. Not my problem.
Props, get ready. Let me think on it.
Lily!
Yes, this is perfect. Ah, what a bloom.
Oh, she does have a second form. What the heck is that? What even is that? I thought she was a snake, but she looks more like... I actually have no idea what she looks like. What is that?
What happened to her?
She looks like a tree. Yeah, she looks like a tree.
She's absorbed too much qi from both her students and Lanzhu. Different forms of qi conflict with each other. They're twisting her physical form.
Oh, so she was a snake, but now she's been turned part tree. You know, I know like the common question is like, would you still love me if I were a worm? But how about would you love me if I were a tree? Eesh, that's kind of scary. ちょっとキモ。ちょっとグロ。
Easy lah.
Need to reshoot. Ah, an interesting one. Focus. Run. You lack the strength to hold so much tea. If you push yourself any further, your body will collapse.
I know what I'm doing. There's no turning back.
Oh no, she turned into a painting. Did she just blow herself up? She blew herself up.
No.
It didn't even work.
Everyone, protect the array.
Get into formation. The array mustn't fall.
Stop this. Killing Lanchu will not bring you longevity. It will only serve to make the calamity greater.
We must transfer our chi to Master Ren.
I guess. Oh, well, I guess they're all dead. She can't even protect herself from hair loss. Don't listen to her.
He's fallen. Push harder. We must cover for the loss. This is endless.
No.
They're all just gonna sacrifice themselves. No, not Mayfly, not you too. Mayfly, no, don't do this.
너 가슬인가?
With an earth-shattering scream, Master Ren's body shrivels up like a burst grape. Ew. Blood-stained fragments scattering apart like May petals. The wind reveals her human form and buries the fallen believers. Paper Heron struggles to reach Mayfly.
Mayfly, you mustn't feed any more of your tea to the array. You're draining yourself away.
Mayfly, you stupid, stupid girl. This is why you should have gone to school. She reaches out desperately, trying to pull her little friend to safety. Yet Mayfly doesn't move.
I can't turn back now, Heron.
Struggling, she pulls out the amulet from her pocket and lays it beside her along with that wrinkled note.
Thank you for helping me get this far. I wanted this. I wanted to try. I have no regrets.
Oh no, she coughed blood. That's Chinese TV drama language for like I'm dying. When they just cough blood. Oh no. She slumps over, unable to pull herself up. Yeah, she raises her head and looks towards the paper heron. Yeah, it's not just coughing out blood, right? It's not just coughing and like there's a little bit of blood dripping out. No, it's like they're like spitting the blood out like it has to like jet out.
Good sister, let go now. Your wish has been fulfilled.
Oh, shut up. Master Ren struggles to her feet, clinging to the array, unwilling to abandon her chance at ascension. The wind whips around and howls around the lake. Then, as her chi and as last runs out, Mayfly's body disintegrates. Amulet and note is swept up in the typhoon and torn to shreds. No, Mayfly!
Mayfly!
Heron, watch out!
Dang. I loved her. And she was just grass. She was just grass, but I loved her. Guys, don't fall for stupid girls. They do stupid shit. No. She loses focus only for a moment, but it's enough for several blades to strike at her. Tang Guang whirls around and blocks them with the sheath of his blade. Her strength fails her. Paper Heron suddenly feels as if the sword in her hand were as heavy as a mule. What about your mule? Black clouds press down against the sky. Thunder rolls. The earth tears open and slams shut. Sheets of coarse sand billow through the air. Huanzhou is lost. Cries of anguish fill the streets. Even the constables can barely protect themselves. There's no place left to run. Behind Master Ren, more Yao fall. Fox, hare, butterfly. Paper Heron looks to Mayfly's spot. Nothing remains there but a tuft of reeds, trampled by other frantic Yao. What is lost can never be recovered. Everyone's dead. And the amount of guilt she must be feeling right now for all these misled Yao just sacrificing themselves. They were supposed to be trying to live longer lives, but in the end they just sacrificed themselves. Turned themselves into batteries. Countless torn fragments swirl around, caught in the raging typhoon. They drift past her like everything in the world always has, leaving nothing marked on her stone heart. Oh.
Why?
I'm just crying.
Why come all this way in seeking to extend your life, only to give it up so easily? Why must you come to this world, only to leave it so soon?
A question that might as well be asked to all living things. She stands alone in the air, holding the longevity sword. The world around her has become a void of darkness.
I spent so long trapped inside that tree that I forgot what it felt like to be a part of the world. Joy, sorrow, and pain became like distant memories.
Oh. She didn't lose her sensations because she was put in the tree. Well, not exactly. She lost her 5 senses because she was disassociating to keep up with the immense amount of time that she was stuck in there. What was it, 100 years? She spent all that time alone inside the tree. With nothing to do, no one to talk to, no one to listen to. So I guess she just started dissociating. You know, it's like, what was it? Cars from JoJo? Eventually he just stopped thinking. I guess that's what happened with her.
But what is this bitterness that racks my heart now?
Oh my goodness. The pain in her voice. She lowers her head and examines the sword in her hands. Some of the chi stored inside the longevity sword flows out into the array, pulled through the air like a silk drawn from a cocoon. She stopped thinking, you might say.
Come, Helen, come. You must be starved after that attention. I've saved you some taro. Best not let the master see it.
Pearl Finch.
Cheeky little rascal. I hope no one finds out you were my student on your travels.
You saved my life. I swear I will repay you. I'll do whatever it takes.
So, how is it? Amazing, right? I told you it's delicious.
Oh, Mayfly, you can't be doing this to me. Oh, poor little baby girl. Turned into a dead blade of grass.
I wanted this. I wanted to try. I have no regrets.
You're so dumb.
Over here, Heron! Under the May tree!
Remember, Paper Heron. In the end, we need only answer to our conscience.
The scenes she replayed countless times over 100 years now vanish from her in a single moment. Paper Heron tilts her head back, and a single tear shatters against the sheath.
I understand now. It wasn't my isolation that numbed my senses. It was regret.
Oh.
For 100 years, it was the only thing I knew.
She was disassociating, that's why she lost her senses. Oh my goodness. She had so much survivor's guilt. It's the only one left of her school. That's why she's trying to pass down its teachings. She draws the longevity sword from its sheath, her hands slow and deliberate, revealing the white jade blade.
The beast's rage has grown beyond control. Whether Ren ascends or not, Huanzhou will fall to ruin. Unless...
All things return to their beginning.
Master, now I understand why I survived. I have an unfinished purpose, and now I will realize it.
She grips the longevity sword with both hands. A crack forms across the blade.
Only one who witnessed the first seal as it was forged long ago can see this done.
Far beneath her, Master Ren takes notice of the change in her former teacher.
Heron, what do you think you're doing? If you shatter the sword, those Yao will have died for nothing, and the White Horse School will be gone forever.
Yet the howling wind drowns out her cry.
If the sword breaks, the method of longevity will die with it, and the legacy of the White Horse School will be forever lost.
Heron, you'll never forgive yourself for this. Shatter the sword, and everything here will be sealed for another 100 years or more. Your new friends included.
Do it, if you believe it is necessary. Do not hold back.
You're mad! How could you be willing to seal yourself into that tree again?
For years, I have dwelled on the day my master shattered the first sword, trying to understand his thoughts, his fears, his hopes. My mind is set, even if I must give up my senses and become like stone again. Like him, once again, I will shatter the sword. And like him, once again, I will feel no regret. See you in 100 years.
Oh. It's too bad Mayfly couldn't be around for that. I'm sure she would have appreciated if she did that a little bit sooner. Chapter 21. Goodbye, friend. The mule is a Taoist. The mule is a Taoist. It's how it could live so long.
See you in 100 years.
That familiar voice from 100 years ago fades in the wind. Before the May tree, a figure materializes. The image grows more solid and vivid, exactly as Reed saw in the memories.
Heron!
As her form solidifies, Reed can't suppress a gasp.
I get it now. Those wind knots were frozen by the power of the longevity sword. That's why the Windweave's been experiencing so much interference. And Heron, she's been trapped here for all these years?
The mule was a Taoist. That's how it survived this long. This is an immortal mule. The mule trots out happily, eager to bring its friends, old and new, together at last. Seeing Reed frozen in place, it gently tugs at her, taking a blade of grass on her head into its mouth.
Stop that. She's not a snack.
Paper Heron, you're ancient. You're still wearing Ming Dynasty clothes. We gotta get you into a tailor. She laughs. The old mule reluctantly trots aside and lingers behind the May tree.
It is good to finally see you in person. Read it.
I forgot that's her handle. Fucking Reddit. Oh.
I sincerely apologize for the trouble. There was little I could do from within the seal. You look well, though. I'm glad.
When you said you'd find me, I didn't think you meant like this. It was you, wasn't it? The wind, the paper notes. You used them to guide me here, didn't you?
I did. I believe you've seen this little tea trick a few times by now. Within the seal, I was unable to communicate with the outside world, until those curious strings were put up.
She raises her finger and points at the old May tree, then at the telephone pole standing next to its canopy. Yeah, she can hack the telephone poles from the spirit realm.
An odd tea runs through them, one I found I could control. That's how I got on the forum.
Dang, she was in cyberspace. Dude, it's not e-girls in cyberspace. You're being catfished by a woman from the 1600s. Hacking to the database. And, you're being catfished by a 400-year-old lady. Reed listens, making mental notes of her questions until she arrives at a realization.
Strings? You mean the cables? You're telling me you can connect to the internet through chi?
What the fuck did I just... Does she not have eyeballs? Did she just scribble on her eyes onto the glasses? Reed doesn't have eyeballs. Did you guys see that when she adjusted her glasses? Her eyeballs moved with the glasses. That was creepy as hell. Reed is only 1 year old. We try not to load her here and... The fuck? Hey there, Decaf. Hello, hello. At the end? Yeah, I'm at the end. Yeah, that's not an e-girl you're talking to. It's a 400-year-old woman. Damn. You know, a lot of people, like, their worst fear is, like, you know, that like cute e-girl that you match with on a dating app, right? That cute Jiraike girl. You know, you agree to meet up and go on a date, right? And then you go to the train station, you see her. You know, the fear is that she's fat. But no, the real fear should be that she's actually 400 years old.
It is a remarkable technology. Though, at times, the tea would disappear.
And... It's like, no, it's fine. I think it's fine. A lot of people... What is it? I was talking about this with a friend because we saw this Twitter post. It was like, if you saw this, what would you do, right? If like the person that you agreed to date with looks nothing like her in her photo, what would you do? And like one of the replies was like, well, the original reply was like, hey man, I'm getting 60% more woman for the same price. I think this is a win. Like in Japanese Twitter. And then like one of the comments is like, you sound like a cannibal. And he's like, yeah, I've eaten them before. Tamani wa taberu. I eat them sometimes. And what was the another comment was, you know what? What's wrong with that? Sure, she lied, but you know what? How about I say, hey man, hey girl, you look nothing like your photo, and like if we can laugh about it and have fun drinking, then it's awesome. There's no issue at all. But like if she gets all mad at you about her lying and you making an observation of that she doesn't look like her photo, right? If she gets mad at you for that, then it's like, okay, you're just crazy. You're just toxic. You're the one who lied to me. You're the one who catfished me. And now you're getting mad that I'm surprised at being catfished? If you're a good sport about it, then there's nothing wrong with it. There's no need to discriminate, right? Even if you're catfished, right? As long as you're cool from then on. But, you know, people like that tend to, who, you know, use... Obviously, most people put some amount of filters on their photos in dating apps. It's normal. But, like, people who filter, like, a lot, right? They're usually very self-conscious about it, obviously. You know, if people can overcome their issues, then it's great. Anyways, back to the story. Sorry, went on a little side tangent. Glasses do that, especially concave lenses. I don't think that's how concave lenses work. Not like that. Future Reed is nearsighted. Guy looks for catfisher. Plot twist, the catfisher was also looking for a catfisher. The frick? I don't know if that's what I was looking at. I don't know. But I don't know. 60% more women for the same price is kind of... That's a wild statement to make.
When that happened, I could no longer reach you.
Well, as much as I'd like to dive into it, I really would. Let's save it for another time. Kinda on a deadline here.
Yeah, you're kind of shriveling up. She stops and stares at Paper Heron.
I did what you asked, Heron. I untied all the knots.
Wait, what about all the other people that got sealed? Like, yeah, she got sealed, but what about Cheng Heguang? What about all the townsfolk? What about all the constables? Because they said they didn't find any human corpses there.
Now it's time for you to hold up your end of the deal. Only, you said that the method would die along with the sword. So, you never really planned on passing it on to me, huh? Or, by teach me, did you mean showing me your story in the wind knots?
She studies Reed. Her smile and tone are just as Reed remembers, light and warm.
You are so very much like her.
Like Mayfly. But they're different Reeds, aren't they? They're different grasses. Where's all the other people? I guess she didn't disassociate this time around, despite spending hundreds of years. 300, 400 years? 500 years? Almost 450 years, something like that, inside the tree. She's still warm. So she must have had other people in there to talk to, right? She and Cheng Heguang have been dual cultivating for 500 years! They absolutely have. Don't even try to convince me otherwise. That's what they've been doing. 交尾したんだよ! 500年! 500年間.
Mayfly. She too was a reed. Sprouting in spring, withering by winter. And just like her, you move with haste in every single moment.
A name that they both know lingers in the air, stirring up memories and melancholy.
Mayfly.
That's why I reached out when I saw your post. Fate really seems determined to bring your kind to me. There's one last knot. I want you to be the one to undo it.
Another one? But didn't I already...
The story has yet to come to an end. The method of longevity didn't truly die with the sword.
Hmm?
When I shattered it, I truly didn't expect I'd ever wake again. I thought the method of longevity would die with me, and even less that I'd be awakened by this new tea.
With a sigh, she brushes the old May tree as if closing a door behind her.
The sword may be gone, but it was nothing more than a vessel. Now that I've returned, the method of longevity lives on, and I shall pass it on to you as thanks for your help.
She's gonna die. She has, like, no time left. Winter is approaching. I mean, Reed wants to live, but, like, does she have time? Mayfly tried to do it, and then she... Well, you know. Her heartbeat quickens in her chest.
Don't be afraid. It sounds complicated, but it only takes a moment to grasp. You've returned me to life. Please, allow me to extend yours.
She smiles and extends her hand, then nods to Reed.
Now, give me your hand.
The answer she has pursued across lifetimes finally within reach. Yet now that it's here, Reed feels an inexplicable panic.
Are you for real? Like, really real?
Having second thoughts?
Reed touches her own hair with anxiety. More blades of grass, each one growing yellower with each passing day, fall to the ground.
I would never wish to pressure you. An offer like this could take time to process. Perhaps you feel differently about longevity now, after seeing what happened to Mayfly.
Paper Heron withdraws her hand and waits for Reed's answer.
Do you still wish for more time in this world, little Reed?
She reflects on the question for a long while. A moment later, she raises her head slowly and firmly.
I do. I know my time's short, but I still have a life to live, just like anyone else, and I have the right to live as long as I can. Even if it's hard, even if it's impossible, I can't stop just because I'm scared. I want to live, to see more, write more, experience more. I'll do anything to have one more day, one more hour, even one more minute to live.
She steps forward with growing certainty.
I know that the me who sprouts next spring will be me in some way, but she'll never be me. My goals, my experiences, my thoughts, my work, they'll be lost forever. And even if that reed continues to sprout across 1,000 lives, it will never be me again. So I'll keep looking till my last leaves have withered away. At least then, I can go without any regrets.
Paper Heron's response begins with surprise, but soon her face adopts that familiar smile, serene and wistful.
Well said. Many have held back for fear of the risks. It's rare to see someone with such remarkable courage. I am glad to have at last found the right person.
She extends her hand a second time, offering Reed a sincere invitation.
Then repeat after me.
天地无极，任我裁量。
In the vastness between heaven and earth, all things will bow to my measure. Reed reaches for the ending and the answer she has yearned for. Her fingers meet the rough bark.
天地无极，任我裁量。
Frozen wind cascades from her fingertips, then begins to flow. Suddenly, the illusion before her shatters. Another unexpected figure emerges from within, laughing.
Finally, after all this time.
Uh-oh. After 1,000 years, it's time to rule Earth! Something felt off. If only we could reincarnate by stealing our child's body, am I right? Where are you getting that from? Power Rangers villain. Right? He's literally the witch from Power Rangers. The figure beneath the May tree brushes away the ash from her shoulder. Reed steps back in shock. The name falters on her tongue as if she's unable to believe herself.
You're Ren?
Indeed. Now, come and pay respect to your master.
So, it was you who sent those messages on the forum, not Heron.
Yeah, this was weird. I was like, is this really Heron? It kind of goes against everything that happened in the story, you know? People choosing to follow their conscience, right? And turning back on the thing that they wanted. You got catfished twice. Yeah, you thought it was a 400-year-old lady, but no, it was a 400-year-old dyke who was pretending to be the 400-year-old lady. Ah, it's all over. She's bald. I don't like her, not because she's gay, but because she's bald. He thought it was a cute girl, but it was a 400-year-old lady. But no, it was a bald 400-year-old lady.
And I've just...
No! She took my sperm! Ah! She ran away with my foreskin! Ah! I'm just gonna boil and dry my foreskin and turn it into an amulet. It's all over. Reed staggers the depths of her mistake, striking her with the force of a heavy blow. Master Ren's smile grows mad and over-wide, unconcerned by her fear.
There's no need to be afraid. I may have used Paper Heron's name to bring you here, but I did not lie about the method of longevity. I will guide you to it, if you wish.
Yeah, I forgot about how, like, smeared her makeup is, and, like, all that, the red on her fingertips. So, looks so unhinged. Even her eyes. She reaches for Reed's forehead, but her hand meets nothing but air.
You did all this to bring me here, just to make me your student. Why? What are you trying to do?
Her question is met with a mocking laugh.
I had hoped you were wise enough to not mistake my kindness for malice. All this fuss over a borrowed name, and yet you overlook the truth. I am your only hope to attain longevity. Everything has a price. If longevity is what you desire, you must take the risk and pay it. I came so close back then. Lanzhu would have been long dead if Heron hadn't stood in my way. I never thought she would be mad enough to shatter her school's legacy just to seal me away.
The rising wind nearly swallows up her words.
So much time has passed. None who remember those days now live. Only you and I.
We have to continue the Redfield bloodline. Leon. No way, friend. But now, even the howl of the wind is lost beneath the roar of a cracking earth.
All those lives wasted because of her!
You're not gonna...
Ignoring Reed's shock, Master Ren flicks her sleeve sharply, and a patch of ground near the May tree's roots sink. Water surges from the cracks beneath rock and soil, carrying panicked fish along with it. Okay, thank you, Reed. You just doomed the city. Of course. Stupid Reed. This is why you shouldn't believe people on the internet.
If those cables hadn't been built, I wouldn't have awoken so soon. For that, I am grateful. I should thank you too, for untying those knots and freeing me from the seal. You see, unlike Master Heron, I ensure those who aid me are properly repaid. Come here.
She yanks Reed close. She gathers in her right hand as she aims at the newly formed lake. Leaves fall like rain from the tree as the earth buckles. Ripples bounce across the water. And the water continues to rise.
Today the beast will fall, and I will ascend triumphant.
Man, you woke up and you immediately just decide to repeat what you did last time? The lake overflows, soaking the parched yellow grass around it. The chaos of the scene matches the mounting panic surging through Reed's body. Forgetting everything else, she grabs at Master Ren's arm.
Stop! You can't do this! Zhen!
She stumbles, almost falling into the lake. Just as the visions showed, Lanzhu's eyes were once a lake at this very spot. Now, after centuries of slumber, it awakens.
I can't let her!
The wind cries.
Destroy the city!
A gale rushes towards the center of the lake. Signs and awnings, bikes and roof shingles, everything the wind touches is pulled up in the rush.
I have to do something!
But she can't even reach her. It's too late now.
No need to worry.
Huh?
Somewhere in the groaning of the wind, she catches a faint, familiar voice.
Every creature, whether beast or man, wishes for more time in this world. But know this, those at their peak will decline, and those that have fallen will rise. For it is the way to take from those in excess and give to those who lack. When Manchu sleeps, the world around it thrives. When it awakens, the world falls into ruin. All is in balance. The workings of heaven remain constant. There is no need to stop her.
Taoist inaction. Action through inaction. You know, you don't need to do anything. It'll balance itself out. Reed doesn't answer. She forces herself forward. The grass blades on her head, bending flat against the fierce wind. She strains with all her might, but Master Ren has already raised her hand, ready to strike.
It's too late. The beast ends today. End your mission with it. Ha!
Manchu has awakened.
The beast is weak, but my chi, it flows out from me. What have you done, Karen? I will never...
Oh. Wait, she's a moth?
八景冥河，气入玄玄，三光无名，皆失其路。
I thought she was a snake. What is she? She turned into like a moth rabbit thing? What is that? This is the last part. Long time no see. Dude, they made her into a marketable plushie. You can't just do that. You can't just turn the villain into a marketable plushie. The rising mist blurs everyone's vision, including that of a terrified fleeing critter. A hand reaches in and lifts it up with ease, saving it from falling into the growing cracks. She remembers when they first met. She had been just as miserable then as she is now. Oh, she's a critter! She's not like a regular animal Yao Guai, she's a critter. A burning ozone smell hangs in the air. Paper Heron sits beneath the May tree and looks up. The lightning is gone. She sighs in relief, then glances at her feet. Oh, it's gross. It's burnt. Ew. A black fuzzball, weakened from multiple lightning strikes. Paper Heron looks down at it, pity welling up for the creature, despite everything.
Psst, psst. Come here, little one. Come. My master always said we should remember the good done to us and find ways to repay it. You drew that lightning to the May tree and freed me from my seal. Though it was an accident, I have reaped its benefits. And for that, I must give you my thanks. I have nothing of value save the method. Here. Now, be on your way.
She releases the struggling critter, and it runs swiftly into the distant grass before vanishing from sight. Oh yeah, that happens in Amazing Cultivation Simulator too. If you don't cultivate fast enough as a Yao, you turn back into an animal. Paper Heron raises her head. Another figure is walking towards her through the mist. The editor studies this new woman with a familiar face, cautious not to make the same mistake again.
Paper Heron. Is that you?
Actually, it's Chang He Guang.
Is it really you?
The old mule, inexplicably safe despite all the calamity, trots over and whinnies affectionately. Paper Heron pats its head and smiles at Reed.
Yes, read it. It's the real me this time.
God, I can't believe that's her name. Yeah, let's go have some dim sum. Heck yeah, we're in Chinatown. The restaurant by the lake has only just opened for the day, but it's already packed with customers. Visitors are willing to pay extras to see this new lake that appeared overnight. They're not the least bit worried that it could be an earthquake.
What did I tell you? This place is blessed. So many bright talents. See those reporters? We're gonna be on TV.
So much for peace and quiet. I don't get it. What's so special about an old tree and a lake anyway?
Look on the bright side. Uncle Lee's been thinking about getting into the food business lately. With all these visitors, I bet he'll be moving into a big new house in no time. Isn't that right, Lee?
Sure is. When I've got the place settled, I'll have all of you over for a night of mahjong.
We'll be there, and we won't go easy on you at the table.
Yeah, these guys, the whitest sounding Chinese people I've ever heard in my life.
Do your worst.
Guests at the corner tables take turns stealing conspicuous glances in their direction. The waiter hurries over and sets down a plate of Fuliji roast chicken.
Thank you.
You on a visit? You don't look like you're from around here. We've been getting a lot of visitors lately. Just a heads up. Watch out for the tourist traps, eh? Some of the souvenirs in the gift shop are pure rubbish. Ah, just look at that sword. Exactly what I mean. What a shame. Better off spending your money on local cuisine, I'd say.
Appreciated. We just tried the duck and snail stew. Maybe Baozheng's fish next.
The actual, for real, antique sword. Legendary sword. And he's like, that looks like a dumb gift shop phony. So sorry. They got her to a tailor fast. Damn, girl. Look at all those knots that she's wearing. Is this the same knottings that she was wearing before? Like, look at this. Look at that coat. My God, girl. Damn, she updated fast. Look at that jade necklace she's wearing. Oh my God, she's so beautiful. The waiter turns away. Paper Heron taps the sword gently, but any sound it might make doesn't rise above the chatter of the restaurant. She lets her hand linger over the fractured blade, and then picks up their conversation.
So, what did you want to tell me, Reedy?
It's not a big deal, really. I just wanted to say it in person. I'm sorry, Heron.
The words pour out bitter and regretful.
I shouldn't have fallen for Rin's trick. I knew something was off about her, but I guess I got greedy. If you hadn't come to my rescue in time,
There. It's over now. We needn't worry about what's in the past.
She picks up the sword playfully, weighs it in her hand, and sets it down.
Long ago, tea flowed strong in the world, surging and rolling like ocean waves. But now it is quieted. It no longer has the force to shake the plains or topple mountains, and the spells drawn from its power have lost much of their might. Lanzhu's power is much the same. That's why things didn't go Ren's way, even though she awakened the beast.
Oh. Lanzhu's weak. It got really weak over time.
When Lanzhu was strong, Ren could draw out its qi to strengthen herself. But the flow of its qi changed course. It draws in qi rather than letting it flow out. A necessary balance. This is the way.
This is the way.
Lanzhu is unlikely to cause any disasters for a long time to come. You needn't worry.
She leans forward and offers a hand of comfort to Reed.
Thanks to you, everything's finally settled. Though, I can't help but take a little of the credit. I did do my best to guide you here.
Hold on. So, then you really were the one who guided me here. You wanted me to set Rin free from the seal?
Paper Heron lets the question hang in the air, offering only a knowing smile at first. Then she speaks, her answer delicately pruned and insightful.
When I saw your post on the forum, I knew that you were a Yao, but I couldn't be sure of what you'd do until you showed up in person. Just like Mayfly, I knew you would take any risk to find the method, and I realized Ren would seize on your desire and exploit it. You wouldn't be put off by what you saw in the wind knots. I knew you'd see it through to the end. So when Ren took my name to approach you on the forum, I didn't stop her. Just like I didn't stop her from releasing Lamzhu, she would only be returning Qi to its rightful place, not disturbing it.
Her voice drops after a brief pause and she continues.
One gains and the other loses. In the end, what's lost returns to where it is needed, and thus, balance is maintained. Were it not for your resolve, none of this would have come to pass. And because all who took part in this, you, Ren, me, stood by each of our choices to the end.
What about Teng Heguang? She's just not gonna mention the part where she's been dual cultivating for 500 years.
What started hundreds of years ago could at last come to its rightful end. So you see, there's no need to apologize. All unfolded as fate intended.
I see.
Reed lets out a long breath. Her grass blades wilt on her head.
I haven't found longevity, but at least I found a story worth telling. That's good enough for me.
She can't hide the sting of regret in her voice, but she buries it as best she can. Yet Paper Heron seizes on it.
There's a little more to it, actually. In the spring after Mayfly's death, a green shoot grew from the place where she last stood.
Oh, she's gonna say, you are Mayfly.
When winter came, it withered. But in each following spring, a sprout grew anew.
You are the Mayfly.
You mean, I'm...
Dang. She turned British! We was Chings and shit. Holy God. Guys, British people are actually Chinese. Chinese people were the original white people. Reverse 1999. What are you doing? Blue Pock, what is this? What do you mean to say here? Oh God.
In a way, Mayfly's wish has been fulfilled.
Oh God. Once upon a time, I was Chinese.
Yeah. I like this little epilogue.
Reed smiles as she closes her notebook.
I'm planning to write a couple more stories before winter comes. I hope the Reed that sprouts next year likes them too.
She frowns playfully.
I must say, you're quite inquisitive for a Reed.
Endless rebirth and endless death. I'm sure it's not painful.
You'd likely make an excellent Taoist. Were you born in my time, many would have wanted you as their student. How about I...
Yeah, how would I teach you? How would I put you under my wing? Next time you sprout out, I'll turn you into a Taoist proper.
Thanks for the offer, but I've always wanted to be a commissioning editor. I think I've had enough of Taoism for one lifetime.
Dang, she's shooting for that promotion. She really is a modern woman. She's shooting for that promotion. She'll have it for like 2 weeks before she dies, tops. But it's what she wants, man. They both laugh for a long while. Reed composes herself first. She thinks for a moment, then extends an invitation.
But how about we take a walk around the May Tree again?
That would be nice. The two figures approach the May Tree. One crouches low and the other stands nearby. Paper Heron looks up at the tree, full of red blossoms, and pats the bark as if greeting an old friend.
This old thing will soon bloom more beautifully than ever.
Oh yeah, wasn't the construction company going to destroy the tree? Wait, if they uprooted and destroyed the tree, wouldn't Paper Heron have died as well? It's kind of a miracle that it stood for this long. The editor examines the stone bricks arranged around the tree, apparently recovered from some old houses that collapsed years ago. The half-buried stone catches her attention.
This is...
She bends down and brushes away the layer of dirt covering its face.
Come on, Reedy. We'll still have some time if we take a shortcut to the streets.
Wait, is that the stone tablet? Mayfly and Paper Heron were here?
Oh, sure.
Dang, they're not gonna... The editor runs a few steps to keep up with her companion. Wait, she's already an editor? I thought she was just a journalist. Yeah, fair enough.
I gotta report back to the office soon. Tomorrow, or at least by the day after. What about you? What are you gonna do?
Paper Heron tilts her head, gesturing towards a tall building in the distance.
I'll keep traveling. I seem to have missed a great deal over these last centuries. And, you know, my taste seems to have restored a little. Perhaps I'll search for a place with good food and stay there for a half-month.
She should go to, I don't know, Sichuan? Maybe go to Canton? No, maybe go to Japan. No, Japan's foods are probably too bland for her. She needs, like, strong spices.
I'd love to join you. If I still have time, that is. You'll still be on the forum, right? The same account?
Of course. And there's a friend I'd like you to meet. Mm-hmm.
It's Tsang Guang, isn't it? It's Tsang Guang! It's Tsang Guang! They've been cultivating for 500 years! A cat? The lake lies quiet as the wind laps gently over it. Now a place where small creatures can gather to rest beneath the shade. Okay. I was like, wait, did Tsang Guang turn into a cat? That's weird. Paper Heron scoops up the furball and strokes its sleek coat.
Hey, little one. Are you from around here? How about some fish for supper? Hmm?
Seeing the cat lounge contentedly beside them, Reed rests her hand on its back as well. She remembers her last question.
A friend, huh? Someone else you met on the forum? Who are they? Any idea what kind of food they like? There's a couple restaurants around here that look good.
You needn't worry. He'll be grateful to eat anything. And in fact, you already know him.
Ah! It's Tsang Guang! Our freaking stupid himbo!
Last time the seal took away my sense of taste. But his, at least, seems fine.
They've been cultivating! They've been cultivating this whole time. Colby standayo.
He will have awakened by now. We can discuss it on the forum later. I have to say, the internet is quite amazing, connecting people from all corners of the globe.
It sure is.
They've been going at it like rabbits for hundreds of years inside that tree. Meanwhile, Ren was like watching from the cuck chair in the corner. No wonder she's still so evil. The editor gazes at the silver line where the lake meets the sky. She raises her arms, stretching her tense body.
So I got all worked up for nothing. But I guess I shouldn't complain. There's no cataclysm, no raging beast, just a tree, a lake, and a gentle breeze over a quiet little path.
Yeah, I would chill at this lake. Hell yeah. This place seems like an awesome place to hang out.
Indeed.
The only thing it would be missing is like a hot spring. But maybe this is an earthquake-prone area. Maybe there's hot springs. That would be awesome. Imagine that, hot springs by a beautiful lake and an ancient tree. She watches the fish as they bob up from the lake. There's fish in this lake? Surfing one moment, diving the next. One jumps up and vanishes away the moment it hits the water.
It was all but a splash in the pond.
Tang Heguang, he's using his real name! He's using his real name! He doesn't know how to make a handle! What time is it? Bro woke up at 1 a.m. in the middle of the night. Where am I? Jiendo. That's pretty good. Not as good as Showdown in Chinatown, but this is a fun, cute little story. This is a long one. Let's see. Hard work pays off. I have share a supernatural experience. That May tree in the Central Park is genuinely haunted. I've been working night shifts as a security guard at the Central Park, the one with that enormous May tree, right next to the immortal residence. One night I woke up from a nap and spotted a mule staring at me outside the security room. It had copper coins and red paper hanging from its body. Not the kind you see nowadays. Creepy! I froze up and eventually it wandered off. Honestly, it shook me up, but it was just a meal, so I pushed it through and kept the job. Then one day, every bud on the May tree dropped. That same night, while I was on patrol, I spotted a woman in red floating beside the tree from across the park. She was humming a little tune and drifted right past me. I ran off, told my supervisor the next day, and he didn't believe a word of it, even accused me of slacking off. After that, tourists showed up and the May tree bloomed again. Last night I ran into something under the tree once more. This time was a long-haired man. I heard him murmuring something about sleeping too long and asking what time it was. Scared me half to death. My god. Fantastic Fox says, I've always thought that May tree looks like the core of an array, something sealing away a powerful evil. The blossoms falling mean the array has broken. The tree blooming again means the evil energy is surging. The further from the core, the weaker the seal, which is why the mule appeared at the outer edge of the park. Does anyone know about those two evil spirits? I doubt they'll be easy to deal with. Is something terrible about to happen to Jew County? Breaking news. Officials have sealed off the Central Park. They say they're investigating arcane matters. I knew it! Something really was there! Nonsense. The blockage of chi between heaven and earth has been cleared. The last of all longevity sword's chi has been channeled into the May tree. Everything has come full circle. May that old tree flourish for another 1,000 years. Tang Heguang's one word, nonsense. Thank you, Tang. Thank you very much. What about all the other people that were there? What about all the townsfolk? Huh? What about the townsfolk? What was his name? De Liu. What about De Liu? What about him and his wife? What happened? I don't really care about Yao Ming, but like, De Liu. What about him? Oh wow. This is a small town. This is a teeny tiny little town. Wait, that's a beautiful lake. It turned the this place kind of turned into an island. That's really cute. Well, not an island, but like a peninsula. Oh, this is a beautiful town. Oh. Alrighty then. That was a wonderful story. When is his banner opening up? I need him. I need him for my next team. Alright. Yangyue
It
is
is
powerful.
fascinating to see how the weather changes day by day
But I need
inside a suitcase.
Tang Guang to be with her. He's actually part of her team comp. I need him. Where is he? Where's Tang Guang? Where is he? Where's Tang Guang? Doko. Doko da. Give me the Chinaman. I need like the one heterosexual man in this whole game. Please. Please. We need to have at least one heterosexual man. The homoarchy needs to be challenged, at least slightly. You can't have everybody be gay in this game. You have to at least have one heterosexual person. Please. Oh gosh. I know some people got mad on Twitter. They're like, no! Reverse is a Yuri game. You can't do this. You can't have a woman and a guy be in love. That's not possible. But it happened. It happened. It's too bad he didn't really get too much to talk about afterwards.
Why the sullen look?
He just wakes up one day. He's like, where am I?
Something weighing on you?
What time is it?
Come, sit. Let's see what this coin has to say.
Freaking blockhead.
Heads and all will be well. Tails and, well, let's just say you're in for a lucky escape.
He should come in a week or two. Maybe I should have waited another week before reading. This is a cute story. Very cute. Liked it a lot. Not as good as Shodan in Chinatown, but I think Shodan in Chinatown is like up there in story events. And for gacha games in general, I think like Showdown in Chinatown is probably the most fun I've ever had reading a story in a gacha game. Right? I think I've read a decent amount of gacha stuff at this point. Showdown in Chinatown was definitely the best one, but this was not a bad story at all. Just you know, poor Mayfly. Poor Mayfly. Yeah, I hope you guys all had a lot of fun with this. They were definitely doing cultivation. That's why she recovered some of her feelings, right? Her senses, right? She was disassociating, and they were just cultivating for 500 years, and they cultivated so much that her senses came back. He warmed her cold and stone heart with his flaming passion. He's stupid, but he's got the energy. He was the yang for her yin. You know, he was the yang to her yin. They transferred energies and balanced each other out. He feels too much and she feels too little. Ne? He's brash and brawn and she's more calculated, right? Oh my gosh. She's insensitive. He's too sensitive. Oh my god. I'm so happy we finally get a hetero couple in this game. I think they had to like kind of leave it in the background a bit because they didn't want to scare the player base. But I like it. I dig it. I really dig it. I kind of want to cosplay as Tang Guang, but he's too tall. This dude's probably at least 6 feet tall. I'm not 6 feet. But yeah, your favorite Lunar Year story? Yeah. I mean, there's only been 3, so that's not a lot to choose from. But definitely, it was my favorite story in the whole game. Now, like, chapter 6 and chapter 7 are pretty close, though. I won't lie. They're pretty close. As far as all the event stories, though. Showdown in Chinatown. Every time. Every time. Every single time. Hopefully I have enough to summon him. And then Lorentz Butterfly as well. I really want her. I want Anjo Nala. But this banner does not carry over and it's not shared. I don't think I have enough resources to pull for her, and then Sung Hagwang, and then Lorentz Butterfly. I don't know if I can. His banner drops in 5/7. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I want Anjo Nala. She will complete my broom build. I mean, it still needs Keiron, but Keiron's not that necessary. Anjo Nala is the important part. Gosh, she's so pretty. The women in this game are so pretty. The men are pretty too, but I don't know. The men are not totally to my taste. Like, I don't want a God of War dude, but like, you know what I mean? I don't need a God of War looking dude because I'm not a fan of huge naked and muscly men. Not a huge fan of that. You know, most of the guys in this game, look at it. Jay's wearing a helmet, you can't see his face. Aleph, you can't see his face. You can see Name Day's face. Name Day's pretty.
It was rare to see other people in the northern wilderness where I used
Name
to
Day,
live.
stop talking.
But when
you can see Alexios, but he's a collab character, so. See Mr. Duncan, Shaman. I don't know why, but all the new male characters, you can't see their faces. I don't know why. My friends say that, like, well, masks are lingerie for men. I don't know if I agree with that. Chapter 7 is still your favorite. Chapter 6 is now third. Chapter 11. Oh. I need to get back on the chapter grind. The story grind. See, I feel like if I kept on doing the stories and reading more and more of it, it would be good for my viewership. But I also don't want to... See, like, Reverse 1999 is like a... It's like a special treat for me. Right? I don't play this game because out of necessity, because it's like a gacha game and I have to play it. I play it because I genuinely enjoy reading it. I feel like if I just spoil myself too much, I'll just turn rotten. You know what I mean? Yeah, This is a good story. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read. Wait, what the? Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna read Spring Comes Slowly. I'm gonna assume this is her origin story. I'm gonna read this on my own private time. Seems like it's really nice. Personally, like the masked male characters. Wish we had masked female characters too. That would be cool. I don't mind masked characters. I just feel like all the recent males have been masked characters. Aside from Sung Hagwang, they've all been masked. And I'm like, can we have one that's not... Oh, we had Igor, but like... Igor's old. Igor is old, and I don't want to watch an old man. I don't want to stare at an old man, you know what I mean? So I'm actually doing some like home renovation stuff lately, so I don't know if I can stream as much, but I'm gonna try to get into finishing the rest of Pragmata. I know Girls Frontline has a new event
weighing
out.
On you?
Girls Frontline.
Come, sit.
I actually wanted to do
see
a
what this coin has to say.
reaction stream to
Heads and
the new
all
Girls
will be well.
Frontline
cocktails and, well,
live stream.
Let's just say
because
you're
like
in
there
for
was
a
a
lucky
very
escape.
big event where they revealed so much new stuff about Girls Frontline, and I feel like I should react to that. I wanted to get Kuruko, but she's like busy for the weekend, so I gotta think about it. Yeah, gotta think about it. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna raid into a new person. I've never raided into them before. Let's do that. Raid into Judy Han. She's building Gundam models. Heck yeah. I wonder if she streams on Twitch as well. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, well I guess we're just gonna end stream on Twitch and we're gonna raid on YouTube. Wait, unless there's someone else. If there's anyone else? Dori ka inno ka. Darimo inenda. Darimo inenda. Alright, it's fine. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
We fun. My parents also